3, 4, 5. God, I hate this split on my lip. I can't stop, like, trying to baby it. But hello, do you see me licking my lips? I have a split. It's almost healed for, like, the 5th time. Either way, it's late. It's nighttime. Is it Friday? I think it is Friday. Hold on. I'll get in the channel, too. Yeah, well, technically, it's Friday because it's past midnight. Okay, so today was a Thursday. These videos help me remember what day it is. I did a lot of Christmas stuff today. I came up with this genius idea. It was because of what I saw a picture somewhere. It might have been Twitter, but it was like these ornaments, and they were all like animals from a zoo, like menagerie ornaments. Oh, they were so pretty. I was like, I want these. Oh, one person. Hello, one person. Okay, how are you this evening? Okay, it's late. Alright. I got nothing to do. So I'm done with the tree. Now I do this. But no, what is it? And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, I should buy some. And I didn't actually get to Amazon. I never even looked because I'm still too salty about losing the ornaments last year. I should have bought them. Fuck, I'm mad about that. But it's just 18 plus. Yeah, we'll go with animals. So, anyways, and then I go to bed that night, and I have on the side a pile of Beanie Babies, my collection. And I said, oh my, I could just put you guys in the tree. So I did this. A bunch of Beanie Baby ornaments. It was perfect. They just sit on the branches, and it looks cute. Okay, I like it. I have to try to buy those other ornaments. Okay. This is, will your holidays be naughty or nice? It's my attempt at doing an 18 plus without someone telling me to. Well, I've done like 3 or 4 maybe, and it's because someone told me. They're like, can you please? This time it is not a request. I'm not even interested. I feel like, well, listen, that's not going to be naughty or nice. It's just going to be on ice for me. Yeah, no. Yes, no. I'm skipping this year. Christmas comes with just some presents, so it's like I got myself some nice presents, smelly things. Okay, hold on, I'll hold the cards up. I'm having a stomach cramp. Ah, I do this thing where my stomach locks up. That drives me nuts, and it's random. Okay, so this is, will your holidays be naughty or nice? So I don't know what your holiday is, but this is the holiday season, so this includes up to New Year's Eve, like New Year's Eve night, the transition, New Year's. So this is all of the holidays from here until the end of the year. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so anyways, option 1 is the hummingbird. Option 2 is vulture, and option 3 is scorpion. I had to like find my vision there. I couldn't find it. But yes, go ahead and pick your pick. My stomach cramp is not there anymore. It's just nice. So I shall shuffle. But it'll probably be about 25 minutes for the shuffle and probably about 30 minutes per pile. This is like the basics here. So just time accordingly, and I will see you at your pick. Yes. So I vomited every single Beanie Baby I own onto the tree. I didn't realize I had that. I put them all in a bag, and this bag was heavy. I was like, whoa, the straps might break here. I was like, this is intense. So I get it down the stairs, and I start just decorating the tree. Shit. Yes, I'll take it. Okay, but yeah, I do this. I decorate the thing. I'm so proud of this tree. I put some decorative stuffed animals under there. I'm like, this is so cute. And then I was like, I'll even wrap the gifts. How about that? That way they can be there. They should already kind of be there, yeah? I don't really know. My mom, she does Christmas. Well, she did Christmas big, okay? Very big. Oh, with no structure. This woman has no structure. Okay. And my ex would be like, when I would do things that were strange, he'd be like, what's wrong with you? And I'd be like, what are you talking about? Who? And he would say, who raised you? And I'm like, obviously my mother. Okay, I'm like, what do you mean? What's wrong with me? Well, this ain't her fault. It's just this one ain't her fault. Eh, but overall, Christmas, oh my God, tons of decorations all over the house. Always has to have a nice tree. Oh my God, one year she spent like $1,000 on an all white Christmas tree. Oh, Nicole, I've never seen a white tree before. This is crazy. It was new. This was a long time ago. This is when it was new for the fake tree to be white. It was like a new concept. Oh my God. And my mom was like, oh, she went crazy for it. And she bought like the only one there. So it's like Rolls Royce prices of Christmas trees. It's just a white tree. There's no lights built in. There's nothing. There's nothing. And don't even. I don't like a fake tree. I'll be honest with everybody. I hate a fake tree. I have a fake tree this year and last year, but this is because my ex-husband offered to buy one for me. This was really, really nice of him because he kind of owes me. I feel like he'll forever owe me. But no, we're even Stevens now. I done balanced that out for myself. But back then, no, he owed me a lot. All right, especially the price of this tree. It was perfect. Okay. He owed me money. So he offered me a Christmas tree instead. And I was looking at Amazon because I can't go to the store and go buy a tree and bring that motherfucker on the bus. No, I can't even carry that. I Home Alone sledded it down the stairs like hero. All right, my kid says I'm about to slide it in, and they're like, it might put a hole in the wall. I said, no, it won't do that. It was too light for that. It was too heavy for me. I was like, we're all right, and it hit the wall so hard. My kid says, oh my God, our neighbors must hate us. I said, yeah, yeah, no. I said, our neighbors don't mind. I said, they deal with you. Few. My kid's up there with the most foulest of mouths at times. Okay. This is them. They are the teen. The beast that is the teen. But they're the ancient teen. They're crawling out of teenhood, so they're like elder teen. The elder, the elder teen. Yes, they're the older ones. Okay, but yes, the personal issue reaches resolution. What is this? Will your holidays be naughty and nice? Oh, that's true. I have to turn on my sex thing, and I don't really think of the sex. If I have no reasons to think of the sex, why would I think of the sex? I'm trying to make myself think of the sex here. Listen, I don't know. Just because it doesn't involve me, I feel like if I think to read on it, I'm sure someone wants to hear it. That's the point, though. Oh yes, I decorate the tree. I do all the gifts. I had a lot of gifts. I didn't have enough paper for that. All right, I had to actually start combining gifts into boxes to like double gift, to conserve the tissue papers, and the wrapping papers. All right, I don't know. I thought I didn't even have any, so I was like, "This works. Everything's pink." That's all I had was pink, hot pink. I know hot pink and white with sparkles. I like them. It's like kind of like a really like it's like two different birthday parties combined into one and now used as Christmas. This is my Christmas. Alright, but my tree is fly. I want to say my tree is fly as fuck. I had to take a picture of that girl and put her on the internet. Like, yes, you're so pretty. I threw some glitter on her. I was like, God, you're beautiful. I love you. I don't know. No one appreciates that Christmas tree as much as me right now. Because it doesn't make a mess. I mean, it kind of does. I hate the fake tree though. But it's got lights built into it. It's three pieces. You just boop, boop, boop. Okay, and single lady, tiny arms. This is nice because all I gotta do is just shove it down the stairs. I don't even know how I got up the stairs. Oh, I had a child help me. I was like, help me. You're bigger than me. Can you do it on your own? They can. I know they can. But they're like, no, I'm lazy as fuck. And I'm like, okay, help me at least. Oh, I don't know if yes, of course you can help me. I know you can help me. Good God. All right, and they do. All right, but they have days where they don't want to do things like they don't want to lift nothing. That kid. I try to get them into taking out the trash for me. I won't do it. And I tell my ex-boss about this because my ex-boss would always like be knows about my kid. She doesn't even like kids. She tell me all the time I don't like the children. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. This makes sense. She puts me on all the kid stuff. I see. I'm like, okay, I understand now why I'm on all the playrooms, the kid bathrooms, and the kid bedrooms. I get it now. You hate the kids, and you don't like to clean up after them because they're a fucking disaster. They're a tornado, man. Gosh, that kid is a walking drops. I don't even know. They make mess everywhere they go. I don't know how to explain that. They go in the kitchen, they make cocoa. There's gonna be some cocoa on the table. There's gonna be some powder on the table, and the packet, and then the top to the packet, and the trash is right there. And it's like, the madness. It's 2 seconds for me to swipe it, but this type of stuff pains me. I'm like, how do you do this? Clean up the powder. And I mean, and then they come back, and I'm watching. I'm like, what are they gonna do now? What mess are they gonna make now? And I mean, still, as a teenager, I feel like they're the sloppiest as a teenager. Oh, I'm having one of those nights about my kid, I guess. But when they're little, they like kind of got some like there's some intimidation factor still going down. They kind of don't want to disappoint. They're what I mean? There's still some respect. Right? Not anymore, I guess. I don't know. No, there is, but God, they're lazy. Kids, they're lazy. I'm told I'm lucky. Okay. My grandmother told me that she had two of them, and she said raising two boys was a lot of money because she had to feed them steak all the time or some shit. My grandma's really old. My grandma's like from the 30s. I think she was born in the 40s, actually. I really do think she was born in the 40s. I think I actually know her birth year, which is strange because I don't know how I learned it. I must have asked her. Androgen. Ooh, flamingos though. Oh, that's so cute. I have a flamingo on my Christmas tree. I have a flamingo beanie baby. I got a shitload of beanie babies because I gave up on the collection, but kept it, right? I stopped collecting. But then I had Child, and Child was like, I like these beanie babies at the McDonald's here. And I was like, you like them? I was like, hold on, I have a bag full of them. I go in the closet and all my things. I dump them on their bed. They're like, ooh, they like roll in them like money. Like, and they did literally roll in it like money. And then we proceed to collect for them little by little, like through their childhood. I'd always buy them beanie babies and shit, or take them to the McDonald's and get them the beanie baby season. During beanie baby season, hey, get them to McDonald's. Yeah, this is good. So now I got two collections and combined into one. They don't care about it anymore. I'm like, don't worry, I'll combine it with mine. And if you ever want it back, you could just have them all because I really kind of just toting them around because I love them. And I would love to give them to you. Okay, and put it in my will. You can have my peanut baby collection. Okay. And they're gonna be like, damn, that's all. That's all you give me is a peanut baby collection. You damn right. Okay, but no, my tree is filled with beanie babies, and I love it. It's pretty, and it was an easy mode tree. No man required for this one. Because listen, for me to take a tree out there through the snow and get it here, I need a sled. Straight up, if I have to go to the store and purchase a tree, even the box tree, I have to purchase it, put it in the sled, and walk that motherfucker home. Now, it's not that big of a deal, right? But that's a pain in my ass. I don't want to do that. There's something that really blocks me here. I went through this last year. I was dating a guy. I say that as if I had a plethora of guys. No, I dated a guy. I dated a guy once. Tumbleweed. This is gonna be my story for like the next 40 years of my life. Now, I dated a man. Okay, it didn't go so well. I scared that motherfucker to shit. I scared the bejesus out of that motherfucker. I want to say. Oh, I don't even think that motherfucker's alive. I always think that motherfucker's dead. I don't know. I'm always surprised when I see him alive. I'm like, oh my god, he's alive. But Jesus, you're alive? No. How? I don't get it. Okay. I don't know. It's like I tell people, I when I meet people that are sneaky, like they're hiding something from me, like my ex-boss is hella fucking sneaky. I analyze them and I shoot it down to two options because I have to give the benefit of the doubt because I really don't know. I'm not like gonna hold these people hostage and make them tell me, right? So I dissolve it down to two options. With my ex-boss, I was like, she's either an undercover Interpol, not just any popo, Interpol. She's like undercover Interpol or a complete fucking moron. Or, oh, there is the third option. Well, the third option blends with the second one. Okay, a complete moron and a fucking disgusting cunt. All right, so it's like it's one way or the other here. There is no way she's an in between. I've then dissolved it down and glued it together. She's either that or pretending to be that. That is all. End of discussion. So this guy that I dated, I kind of rule it the same way. He is either that or pretending to be that. Either way, it's too complicated for me. That's too much drama. I dated a man once. My love life. Listen. I'm told I'm supposed to give it time. I don't know. 2 years is enough. No, I think it's enough. But no, I go on those dating apps. I see nothing. Nothing. And the people that talk to me, my goodness, what is this? I'm convinced that half of them are not even real human fucking beings. I feel like someone is just harassing me for shits and giggles with a bunch of fucking weird shit. Because they mean the pictures of these people. My God. That can't be real. That's all I have to say. And I can't actually zoom it. So it's like I'm like, what is this? What is this talking to me right now? Who are you? All right, the ones with no pictures, God, they creep me out the most. They're all like they're the ones that want to be a slave. They're creepy, man. The ones with no pictures. I don't know. I'll listen. I'm the hummingbird at the end of the day. I'll go talk to someone even if I know I will not. Never in a million years go fuck them. Never. Fuck. Especially if it's online. Oh dear God. All right. You've given me a safety fence to go prong men. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna use that fence. I'm gonna be like, pokes. Oh God, no, 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 no. I'm hella picky, so it's like always a no. Right? And then when the super pretty ones come at me, I'm like, I don't know, I hate them. I hate super pretty guys. Like this one guy, he's probably about 5 feet tall. Listen, I won't knock him for his height because I would date a short guy. It would be hella fucking dumb. I'm gonna say it would be dumb. I wouldn't like it because I'd have to bend over to kiss him, and I'd feel like nope. No. All right. So it had to have to be my height. And I dated a guy my height. I've thought, right? I've thunken. Thoughten? I've thunk. I have premeditated my man. Yes, my man is taller than me. He has to be. Because listen, the last man I dated, well, no, not the last man I dated. That guy over. Yeah, I'm gonna throw him away. Who knows? That guy's probably dead. Get rid of that guy. So my actual ex-husband, though, this was 16 years sentence. This is I call it Azkaban. My whole marriage was being in Azkaban. I broke out of Azkaban. I don't know. I can't help but make jokes out of it because it was like this. So, anyways, that guy, he was my height, right? It was my height, straight up, like eye to eye, all right? And this is fine with me. But then, if I ever wore heels, it was never tall enough for me to give a shit. I didn't care if he was only a couple inches. I never wear them. God, I hate heels. I hate heels more than, good Lord, mm, gosh, I think I don't even know if I wore them to my wedding. Yeah, no, I did. It was one of those like I will not wear them unless I'm forced by like code standard. Like I will. Oh, if I can hide my feet, I will wear the sneakers. All right. Ugh, God, I hate heels. I have them though. All girls like shoes, right? It's like in our DNA. We like shoes. God. Right? So that's how I feel like men try to be like women all the damn time, but then they try to act like they're not. Now, before you say anything, man, whoever you are, man, all right? I'll pile all of you as one man right here. Just look at the wigs and like, what is it, the Georgian times where y'all wore wigs, all right, and wore heels and stockings even. Do you know what I mean? Like y'all have a history of wanting to be feminine as hell. All right? I see it and I don't really care, but it's true. So leave me alone. Don't bark at me because you didn't like me to say that, but it's true. All right? Men do this. So it's like they're all like, oh, these Jordans, oh, these Nikes, oh, these shoes, shoes, shoes. I mean, they got like this shoe community. God, these kids, these fucking morons. Right? They're like, God, it's like it's a Ponzi scheme for shoes. Okay, you get like it's like Bitcoin for Bitcoin. And is this the what is that called? Where does the Bitcoin go? Oh darn! I wish my ex was here because he knows that one. He talks to me all about it. The NFT stuff. The crypto world? What? No, this is where they put the ledger. Oh, fuck that. Who cares? Hey, the open ledger. I don't remember what they named it. Leave me alone. I'm a woman. Hear me meow right now. All right? Hear me meow right now. I'm not roaring. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's a ledger that like everyone can look at. NFT people use their shit. People know what it's called. I feel like I'm playing a game show. This is find that thought, Nicole. It's late, and I don't know. I wrapped presents today. I used my mind. Okay, so I might be mentally exhausted, and I didn't realize. But I kind of didn't do jack shit today. There's some dishes. I made pancakes. I have a chicken sandwich waiting for me. Oh, I had one of those days where I ordered from Uber and they gave me the complete wrong order. So I complained, and it was so terrible. They just refunded me the whole damn meal. I paid just the tip. I was like, "That's nice. I like this." I was like, "Thank you, KFC, for fucking it up." Right? But they fucked it up in a way where it's like I didn't really like anything that they gave me. They gave me like four chicken sandwiches. They gave me a zinger, right? But it was like the double strip zinger. I'm like, why couldn't you give me the big boy zinger? Why'd you gotta give me the little one? So I'm like, all right. And then they gave me the big boy one, but with no mayo. I'm like, what is this? And then it had cheese. I'm like, all right. Kid doesn't like anything with lettuce on it. This is the only one without lettuce. So I have to give that to them. I'm like, here, you have this for dinner tonight. They're like, what happened to my order? Things went wrong. Take the sandwich. They were like, all right, I don't know. They'll be all right. This is I'm like, I got refunded. That's all that matters right now. And they're like, oh, okay. So they take that sandwich and go, and now I'm left with like three of them. I'm like, I really don't want any of these, but I go with the zinger first. And I had a wrap because their actual meal was a wrap with no lettuce. And of course, they put the lettuce on there. And this kid can't eat anything that touches lettuce. I will admit, they're right. Right? Lettuce leaves a lingering taste, and they absolutely hate the taste of lettuce. Oh, this has been since they were really, really small. We did like this bingo game where like it was like every type of vegetable you could imagine. It was with the school, and they wanted to win. They thought they were going to win a prize, so they wanted to eat all the vegetables that were on there. They wanted to try them all, and I was like, okay. So I bought them all. I was like, try mushroom, try this, try peppers, try this, all these different things. And so they kind of know what they like based from that day. Me and them sat there with it, and I'm like, how's it? I write it down. Was it good? Okay. And I mean, they did. They filled the whole bingo chart. They ain't getting nothing. I feel like maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe like a pencil. Who the hell knows? I feel like everybody got a pencil. Hey, like it was one of those where like they felt chipped. I was like, but what was important is that you tasted all these things that I've been dying and trying to get you to taste that you just won't do. Okay. You know how many times I've offered them these types of veggies? Never. They're like, no, get that shit out of my face. Whoa, never. They just look at it. No. Right? But give them a reward, and they're like, all right, I'm going to do this. I shall do it. But no, what's the point? Oh, there's always a point that I always forget. Oh yeah, the KFC. So yeah, they fucked up my entire order, and so I'm eating one of those extra sandwiches tonight. Because listen, I wanted chicken strips with barbecue sauce. This is all I wanted. I'm a simple woman. Just chicken strips with some barbecue sauce. And not a lot. I ordered two extra barbecue. Yeah, no. Oh, I love that song. Nobody knows that song usually. I don't even know if it's popular. I've been in Canada too long. I've been in Canada. Listen, last time I came back to Canada, I've been in Canada since 2013. I haven't gone nowhere since then. Listen, I'm legal. I'm street clean. Hey, so and now I don't go nowhere. Yeah, I'm like, oh, except my feet. I did it. I don't know. I'm allowed to be here. I paid all the monies. Oh my God, this was an accomplishment. I tell everybody. But I did that. I don't know. I'm gonna end up going back to America. I ain't gonna stay in Canada forever. I can't. I don't think I can. Me personally, I don't think I can. I hate the cold. Shocker. Okay, the Floridian doesn't like the cold. Yeah, no, this flamingo don't like the cold at all. All right, I'm miserable out there. Music helps. All right, there's this one song I listen to that actually makes me feel warm. Oh, I love it. But it's because of a song. It's a song that makes me think of being in Miami on the beach specifically because it's like the last time I really heard that song. So when it comes on randomly, I'm like, oh, I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach. Oh, and it works. And I'm like, yes, this is nice. It doesn't always work. My fingers will go numb. I think Kitty is inside. There's a frost thingy issue problem going on out there. The weather is terrible tonight, apparently, or tomorrow. I don't know, but when I went to the store, it was not as cold as when I came home. My daily pronging, my daily little walk. Right? It was cold on the way there, but then it was like hyper cold. Like I could feel a chill burning me. I'm like, oh God, something's happening. The weather is dropping. I came home and literally, oh, I loved this TikTok showed me Matt Scooby. I love Scooby. I love this guy. He's telling me about the weather storm, and I'm like, oh wow, this is so cool. Thank you, TikTok. I actually followed it. I was like, I want to follow the CTV news. I didn't even know you guys did this. Now I will know the weather because it's somewhere on my iPad. No, it's on my iPad always, but still, I always see it late, or my kid tells me. The more sources I can get telling me, the more chances I actually hear about it. But I predicted this storm. I already knew it. It's been like crawling, really creepily crawling across the United States, and now it's made its way to Canada. It's hitting this. They say there's some type of wall that's they call it a pressure wall. I don't know. Call it something. And they're like, it's causing a ridiculous drop. Get your fucking socks, Nicole. Get your socks. Yeah, don't go outside without socks, Nicole. This is what everyone told me my whole life. I'm the person in Canada that doesn't wear socks. And they're like, why do you not wear socks? Oh, I don't leave the house. If I do, it's just like for 5 minutes to take the dog out. I don't know. I don't go nowhere. These feet, they don't go nowhere. Well, now they do. I'll walk. I mean, that's the thing. I like walking. I just didn't go nowhere. There's nowhere to walk to. Where I was living, oh dear Lord, there's nowhere to go. There's in the middle of nowhere. That town was so small. I couldn't survive there. I did though. For quite a good duration. My ex-husband was worse. He couldn't survive in there. I think I would go nuts. I had to get us to this. I had to get us somewhere. And I remember going nuts. Yeah, I could see it trickling. Yeah, I could see it slowly snowballing. It's nuts. Either way, my lips are getting dry. Will your holidays be naughty or nice? I even wrote. I lit a candle for this. Right? Not for this, like, because I thought of 18 plus. No, I did it because I want to smell it. It's really good. I had to wet my own little candle. So, and that candle smells so good. I was like, I wanted to burn it tonight, but I was like, no, 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 no. I will save it for Christmas. I do this. So I decided to light this other one I have instead. I never light it. I light it a little bit here and there. Oh God, it's so strong. Listen, those candles are strong. If you don't have a ginormous home, these things can actually I've been able to test it. One of the homes I used to clean, one, two, three. There it was a 3-story. The basement's one of them, so it's kind of like two in a basement. But 3 stories and ginormous as fuck. I don't even know how big that house is. Too big. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 bedrooms, a ginormous living room, a ginormous basement. Anyways, point is, she'd like one of these when we come over to clean. Ah, by the time we're done cleaning, okay, I can smell the candle in like the corner bedrooms, and I'm like, oh my God. I don't know. I love these candles. They're powerful though. I don't need it very long. I'll end up like breathe. I don't know. Like I'll blow the candle out, and I wake up the next morning, kind of tasting the candle, and I'm like, oh my God, I burned it too long, and I've been just put a little bit in the air. That's it. I don't know. My ex-husband was trippy about that shit, and it makes sense. I want to say I'm looking for this, and then I'm getting started. My lip is. I'm trying not to let it split again. My poor lip. I want to say, the split. If I can heal this split before New Year's, I might be able to kiss a boy, kiss a man. I might find a date. Oh God, fucking a cold day in hell is when Nicole goes anywhere for New Year's. Listen, my dream is to go somewhere on New Year's. Somewhere, man. Just do something. I've never done jack shit on New Year's. I've watched it on TV every time. Okay? And it's like I'm from Miami. They hold so many concerts. I left at 18. So I didn't get to do any of that shit. And then I don't know, I sat and watched it from a fucking television all the time. Like, oh God. And then they start hosting it and putting it on TV. I'm like, I get to watch the Miami show on TV from here? This is crazy. Ah, I love it. And I'm like, now I must go. So I'm hoping by the time I make it down there, they still actually do this. I'm sure they'll always forever do this. I think it's hosted by Pitbull. All right, Pitbull's New Year's, rockin' New Year's Eve or whatever the fuck it is. Yes, he does it at the Bicentennial Park. Oh, I would go every year if I could. Right? It started while I was pregnant, and I was like, I ain't going nowhere like this. Oh, I was literally like about to pop at Christmas time. Okay, I wasn't going nowhere. Right? I didn't want to go nowhere. I did not want to go. Sorry, Pitbull, not interested. Didn't want to go. Next year though, yes, but then it's like, no, I'm too tired. I don't even think I was there anymore. That's why I say I go back and forth from there, but I haven't been there since 2013. I miss Miami. I miss being hot. All right, even in the summer, I'm cold in Canada. Gosh, no, I'm one of those. All right, I'm always cold. All right, I have to put on my naughty glasses. Okay. Oh, there's chat. I'll read it after I do this. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. So this is not a request. It's just a fun one for the holidays. Okay, I'm trying to be festive. I did my tree and shit, so it's like I'm trying to transfer this over until I hit the bathtub. Okay, so this is will your holidays like throughout this goes all the way till New Year's. So will your holidays be naughty or nice? So like will you get laid? Will you find a date? Will you kiss somebody? Will you do something? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen in your holidays? You know what I mean? Or are you just gonna sit at home? Okay, so I want to say disclaimer. Now, if you are going to be sitting at home, say it's all nice. I'm gonna say this is maybe for next year, and you just gotta watch it for entertainment. Now, option one, hummingbird. Option two, virtue, and option three, scorpion. Let's go ahead and pick your pick. I'm surprisingly very chatty after strategically placing all those beanie babies. There was no strategy at the end there. There was just too many. It was like make room. Where's their room? I'm like putting some in the back. I'm trying to be cute. I put like a chipmunk in the back, like it looks like it's eaten. I'm like, yeah. And I couldn't find it. My goal was to put every one of them in there. I wasn't going to bring them back upstairs. God. Okay. Oh, wait, that's right. I want to read the chat before I do this. Hold on. Oh, hi, Dylan. You're full of energy? Yes, me too right now. You decided to stay up? That's cool. So you were alive on you. So here I am. Yeah, you see that I am alive on YouTube. I'm alive. Yes, because legends. No, no, Nikki's never die. Alright? I like the title of the video that you're doing. I figured you would. The general populace likes this type of title. Okay, so I did it at this time. I like, okay, it sounds interesting. Yeah, it's just for fun. It's just like kind of like what's gonna happen until New Year's, but like, I'm gonna try to be, I'm gonna try to be sexy. I'm gonna try to be sexy about this. Eh, I'll try not to call it the sucks. I'll try. I'll see if I can. Okay. Option one. Oh wait, maybe I think my brightness is down. No, it's not. Okay. Option one, the hummingbird. Okay. Now I want to say you're someone that's I want to say pent up. You haven't had the sex. You haven't had sex. You haven't had sex. God, this is. I need to get more loose. But no, you haven't had sex. Basically, I feel like in a while. With the Clover card, I'm literally hearing getting lucky. Like you haven't got lucky. Like that might be like a sloganeering you use for it or something. Love card. I feel like you haven't had any love sex lately, for sure. Hawk card. You're on the lookout for the sexes, sex. But overall, reddening. This is like you might have had someone to have the sex with, but they were on their period. If you're a man, like you know what I mean, like you might have found someone and you were on your period, so that didn't happen, and now that person's gone. I don't know. That person's long gone, long gone, John. Okay, the hummingbird. Okay, will your holidays be naughty or nice? I want to say they're gonna be naughty. This is the reddening. Okay, okay. I want to say now I'm seeing you more so as you're probably a woman. So if you're a man, I feel like you gotta just flip the role. But hummingbird, okay, someone wants very much to give you the passion. I feel like that's a good one. Passion. Okay, axe card. It might be an X. Okay, but there were something about your period. That's instantly the first thing that's like they want to know if you're on your period. So if you have an X, they're thinking about your period. I don't know. I don't know the temple. They want to. Okay, they want to know if they. This person thinks you might be pregnant. Or they're so worried about this person is worried about this. I had this happen in a read a couple weeks ago, I think. There was an energy that was hella worried about someone being pregnant or not. Like they really want to know, do you get your period? That's what they want to know. And I feel like, because I don't know. But either way, this is like an X. I feel like you've cut them out of your life. Karate chop. Yeah. I don't know, from one day to the next, I feel like they did not expect this. So I feel like if you just even wanted some separation from this person, I feel like you guys broke up because they broke you. I don't know, they broke them. There's the mirror card. This is ridiculous. This is already getting confusing. But yeah, because the snake is holding like what is that? Probably a silver ball and a gold ball. Oh, that's for the holidays, like silver bells, like silver and gold bells. Okay, so okay, listen. You have someone that wants to know with the tempo. This person likes dance. They like fast. You're gonna have fast, nice sex with someone. You have a hawk around you, and you have a hummingbird. You got two people trying to maybe get a I don't know wrap up with you. You know what I mean? You got two people trying to do this. One person is this little black bead here. They're not for you. The other two, they kind of are, but they're not really connecting. I feel like the hummingbird here, the hawk must be that black bead, but the hummingbird is like your ex, or well, it's you, but I'm seeing it as like a penis coming over and trying to poke a bitch. So it's like this ex wants to come over. They don't want you to be on your period, but then they like kind of like want to know. Are you still getting your period though? Temple. I feel like they just want to know if you've had sex. That's all it really is. And they're like praying that if you did, you're not pregnant. And I feel like but I feel like if you are, I feel like they just want to know. I don't know, but this, I feel like that they still want to do you. They still want to be with you. This is, jeez, good. I am shy for whoever this is. Oh God. This person's like literally like if you're single and pregnant and it ain't even their baby, they don't care. They still want to do you. I feel like this is like something that you have to think upon. I feel like this is like something strange. I don't know. Like, whoa, this man is comfortable doing this. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe he's not, and he just thinks he is. I don't know. He thinks he is. I don't know. Either way, this man really really loves you. So he's basically he's not saying he would. Okay, I feel it better now because it was hella strange. Uh, he's saying basically even if you were, he's not necessarily going to go over there and do you. I guess if you're pregnant, but he wants to still try to date you if you're pregnant. If that makes sense, even if it's not his. Okay, the mirror card. They feel like they broke you, you know what I mean? But you did something that surprised them that made them do it. They got so shocked. I don't know. So they broke up with you and ran away. The hummingbird. They had sex with you and ran. I feel like, okay. It's making more sense now. This is why they were so worried if you were pregnant. This is from the past. Or like maybe this just recently happened. But overall, um, they basically worried that they got you pregnant. And I feel like that wasn't possible. And this person somehow was stressed about that, even though it wasn't possible. So y'all have had the sex before, and this person wants to come back and have the sex now. And I feel like they're trying to date you. So I feel like if you're on your period, they might not have the sex, but they're still coming over to do more than just sex. They're trying to actually repair something. Now you have someone that's new. I want to say new. All right, hawk card. It instantly makes me think of a dickhead. Now, what a dickhead is, it's just an asshole of a man. He's just an asshole. He's got love issues. He doesn't know how to love properly. I feel like the hummingbird has love issues too, but it's just because that's their dynamic. It's lighthearted. It's mistaken. It's triggered. It's excusable. It's understandable. It's their nature. It's a pattern. It's expected. It's a hummingbird. You know what I mean? So I feel like if this person has like an anxiety disorder or something, it's like you gotta expect the person to have triggers. Do you know what I mean? It's the hummingbird is doing exactly what it's supposed to. Now the hawk is a whole nother animal, and what are they supposed to do? They circle around looking for things to kill and eat, and I mean and fight, and they fight each other and they fight owls. And this is a hawk. So a lot of men are like this. They're looking around for a woman and they're nasty. I don't know. I feel like your ex. It's more so like this hummingbird energy. Ugh, I already got blows out. I can taste it. I can't touch it though, because it gets hot. Oh, I don't want to have to get up. I'm so lazy. Right? Oh God. Oh God. I hope my smoke detector doesn't go off. I think it's true. I'm gonna open my window. Fuck this. Hold on. This is the technical difficulties. Oh, it's the ice rain. We can listen to ice rain. It's pretty nice. I kind of like it. Oh no, the wind. That is too much. Oh, and there's police sirens. Ouch. Okay, maybe that'll help. Okay, yes. I don't want the hole too big because if it is too big, then it's too much wind. Okay. So, will your holidays be naughty or nice? I feel like, oh no, this is like they're gonna like knock on your door. They're gonna bang on your door or something like this. But it's because I don't know the mirror card. I feel like they want to with the beauty card. You're beautiful. They think you're so beautiful. Oh, this person's like in love with you. That's why I say this person's in love with you. This is like that hummingbird who has a pineapple and they love that pineapple so much. And they try to like cozy up with this pineapple, and then I don't know, they get startled off. They fly away, but they like hang out in that tree and they're waiting to go back to that pineapple. That's their special little sweet pineapple. And this is like the SpongeBob of hummingbirds, I say. But no, it's their home or something. But either way, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So I feel like all of this has happened. I feel like to you from them, but This is where it gets tricky because they're a hummingbird, they're not a hawk. They feel the same exact way. They have their own fucking side of what they see and what they feel. And I feel like if you hear their side, it'll make sense for you why they the reddening, why they raged on you, did something to you, offended you. Oh my God, that's a creepy wind. Anyways, it explains it. And I feel like you talking to them explains it for them too. I don't know. Basically, that helps clear the air. I feel like it cuts right through, like to the truth. Do you get what I mean? I feel like this black bead here is karma. This silver bead or whatever, this silver ball is probably the woman, we'll say, and the gold one is the man. It could be vice versa though. But this black one here is karma for sure. Okay, and right now I can tell you, you got karma coming in the form of a hawk. Okay, so you have someone watching you, scoping you out. Okay, I feel like they want to knock on your door. They're very aggressive. This is somebody that wants to knock on your door, and they would if they could. If they knew where you lived, they'd come and knock on your door right now. So that's a key clue here for you. I feel like the person that you end up actually, I feel like hummingbird getting all excited with, because I'm picturing someone getting super excited and hugging and snuggling. And I feel like cutting through this snake here, with that axe, like they break down the door so that they can hug, not break down the door so they can run from each other. It's a hummingbird on the other side of the door. I feel like that pineapple's been waiting for that hummingbird. They're like, where is my hummingbird? And I miss. So I feel like they find a way to get through to each other. And they do this, the hummingbird and you. Okay. And you guys, I feel like, talk about it. You work it out. I don't know, something. Or you don't. I feel like if you don't, you date the hawk. And it just is a failed relationship. So it might be there's outcomes here. So far, you have an ex that wants to come and date you. They're trying to get to you by Christmas, but karma's kind of preventing them. They're a hummingbird, so it's like you should hear them out. Now, if they've already contacted you, I feel like something has swooped in to distract you so that you wouldn't talk to them, or you would postpone it, or you wouldn't do it, right? The hawk card. This is the douchebag. I feel like if you're a man and this is a woman, okay, I want to say no. They're this. It's the same damn thing. They have something, a motive. They just want to eat you. They want to attack you. Eat. There's like a control over them. If you don't do what they're doing, they're gonna be nasty to you and make you like submissive, like make you submit to them, like and do it like eggshells and narcissists. I'm like dissecting and feeling the energies. All right, and I finally get to it. Yes, they're a narcissist, straight up. So I feel like if you're very sensitive to the narcissist, you're gonna not like them instantly. They don't love you at all. They're like in my on my table here, that bird is actually angled and looking at the hummingbird. So I feel like this hawk maybe knows the hummingbird or knows of the hummingbird. So this hawk is trying to swoop in before the hummingbird gets to you. They somehow have access to this, or they're just really fucking good with timing. We have the clover card and the whip. So I feel like this hummingbird's like a soulmate of yours. So I feel like even if you guys just work it out and don't I feel like listen, you guys have the sex. You might be on your period when that happens. All right, the hummingbird, but I feel like and maybe that's good because then maybe you guys don't do it. I don't know, the boat. I feel like that hummingbird's trying to get to you. That's why I say something always stops them, right? So eventually the axe, I don't know, eventually the axe gets pulled out and they just, I don't know, they somehow contact you, I guess. I feel like this hummingbird wouldn't really. I feel yeah no they would have to step out of their comfort zone to actually go to your house and like knock on your door. They wouldn't do this, but they would maybe. Like it's not like something they would never do, but that's not really how they would want to handle it. They would prefer not to go anywhere. They're lazy, and they would prefer not to go anywhere if they don't have to. So they would try to contact you first. And I feel like if you didn't reply to them, if you didn't do anything. I feel like, and if they start sniffing out narcissist vibes, I feel like they're not gonna. I feel like they're not gonna go over and fly over to you. But I feel like this hummingbird knows that you're a pineapple, or you're the hummingbird, and you know that this is a pineapple. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't help but be gravitated to each other. The mirror card. I feel like You like each other's looks. I don't know. Clover card. You feel really lucky to find this person. The whip. That's what I'm saying. The hawk is like a whip energy, like a mean person. Okay? Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. That's what I'm saying. This hummingbird's kind of going through something. But overall, as I said, that if you're, I feel like if so basically, y'all are gonna have an ex come back from the past. Some of y'all, that ex is gonna be a bad person, and they're trying to prevent a good new person from entering, or like a new-ish energy. So like it's got specifics. So like the hawk card, like so if you dated anyone and it wasn't very much time, like it was only a couple months, like under 6 months, they're not these people, maybe even less, like 2, 6 months, something like this, anything like this. Like it was a committed relationship. You know what I mean? Or like a long one. This ex will come back and they're a karmic. I don't know. You already know they're bad news bears. So you're not interested. I don't know. You don't get involved. Maybe someone does. Someone doesn't realize. I don't know. But it's not for love. So basically, when some of you now, the X is the hummingbird, okay, and the hawk is a newer energy scoping out the scene, but this hawk knows the hummingbird, and the hummingbird doesn't necessarily know that the hawk is hawking on you. The hummingbird thinks they're just trying to date you. They have no idea about this hawk. Do you know what I mean? So either way, this person doesn't, they broke up with you or you broke up with them. I feel like you guys don't even know who broke up with who. This person like almost forgot everything that's happened between y'all. They just want to be with you. They don't even care about what's happened. Right? The hawk card. They don't even know that there's this competition here. Most of y'all, this hummingbird has no idea. Foxglove, no, this hummingbird is foxy. I feel like this hummingbird is just doing their thing. That's why I say there's a familiarity with you in this hummingbird. Y'all have done things. All right? Y'all have dated. Mirror. Oh, it was, you both give it 5 stars. You both like it. I don't know. Mirror, it's making me think of Mira, wait, Zach and Miri? Zach and Miri make a porn. It might be the lamest sex y'all have. You might even end up having some sex on your period. But it was a good sex. They love it. They like it. They want more. This is what's important. I don't know. They like it. I feel like that's not what y'all necessarily did, but it's just so that I can kind of envision it. It's like y'all didn't necessarily have fabulous sex, whip out the camera and watch me bend over and anything like this, but I feel like it was nice. The beauty card, I feel like if this is a man, he's like, it was beautiful. Literally. It's a man saying, like, it was fucking beautiful. I feel like they would say it was probably one of their best nuts. Maybe not from themselves, but I feel like from another person. You delivered them the best orgasm another person has ever been able to give them. Okay? I feel like it doesn't matter if that could be the man or the woman. That's why I say there's a mirror card here. All right? So that's why I said this hummingbird was made for that pineapple. That pineapple was made for that hummingbird. That's why I say they feel this way. And they want to come back. And they want to date you. And they want to do you. And I feel like from now until Christmas, and then from Christmas until New Year's, and then all the next year, they're trying to snuggle up with you. I feel like they're not trying to do cuff and season. They're trying to lock you down, so to speak. And I feel like they already had you. And I feel like, but I don't know. They see that they still got you. I don't know. They see that they see their position. They see that they're just as much as a hummingbird towards you as you're a hummingbird towards them. You guys are just, you can't help but always go over to your favorite pineapple and be like, hello. You know what I mean? And I feel like if there's still some type of, they can't go pollinate the damn pineapple, they go to other pineapples, I guess. But I feel like this hummingbird, no, they like go sit and wait. They like that. They like this pineapple. Confidence. Be what you want to see. They like your confidence. Uh, I feel like if you're a man or a woman, I feel like, and you felt like you didn't have much confidence around this person, like maybe they made you shy, maybe they make you blushy, nervous, something. They take you out of your normal, like, I want to say, like, just like they relax you. They pull you out of being so stiff or smart or something. right? The hawk over there is like never pulled out of that energy, but you're able to pull out of this energy. So I feel like, and this person does that for you. So it's like you don't necessarily, you don't realize it, but I feel like they really love you. They see you as very confident. I don't know. They're, they're very blue, if that makes sense. I feel like this person doesn't really get turned on sexually, I feel like, to anybody. That's why you're special. That's not, I feel like it's the same thing for the other person. There's a mirror effect here. So basically, your ex comes back and y'all work it out. All right. But some of y'all, it's not your ex that comes back and you work it out with. It's some new guy, and that shit's amazing. And I feel like, but a lot of you, it's your ex. But there's a toss up here. Reconnect. Okay. With Foxglove. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to reconnect. I feel like they, geez, who are you dating? Who were you dating? Because this is the person you were dating. There, I hear literally in my mind right now. I just want to know if they're on their period in advance so that I can know whether or not to bring condoms. And like they don't even want to bother to stop at the store to get them. This person is that lazy. But gosh, they will. They will. They would not do it. But if they don't have to, why would they? This is how they see it. That's what I'm saying. This is like a booty call sense. They might contact you. I don't know, and they're hoping you invite them over. As I'm saying, but they're trying to come prepared, okay? Because they got a strong passion for you. Okay, so they're trying to, I guess, be prepared, straight up, reconnect. They have to reconnect first. Confidence. They have to build up their confidence. You out confidence this person. So I feel like male or female, whoever they are, they got to build up confidence to talk to you. Earth card. They got to ground. Mirror card. They got to remind themselves that you like them. I feel like this person struggles with seeing that, male or female. I feel like they could be the most prettiest person in the world. They struggle to see if you like them back. Do you get what I mean? Like this man could have women falling all over him all the time, but I feel like you're a very good looking woman. So you're kind of, I feel like this person's never really necessarily dated someone as beautiful as you. Something like this. A dream come true, a slice of heaven, even. Like, they didn't even, I feel like they're putting too much, as I said, they kind of shoot their own confidence down by shooting themselves down and not seeing that they're just as gorgeous or something like this. Or maybe they feel gorgeous. This person feels good looking, male or female. But in comparison to you, they just feel like they're like, they need to, they got to work on their appearance. They got to make sure they're they got to make sure they're looking good. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. They got to make sure. I feel like if this guy has a beard, or like anything, I feel like he showered and washed. He wanted to smell good for you. Things like this. They wanted to try to impress you. The mirror card. I feel like they're not gonna force it though. They're not gonna not come visit you. That's what I say. They're not shallow about it, but God, this is a cleanly person. This is a man that like likes to clean up after sex. I feel like he gets very messy. That guy gets hella dirty, I want to say. As I said, he wants to get dirty with you. He has not got dirty with you in a while, ever, something, but y'all have had sex, but it just wasn't really much sex. It was kind of just like, y'all have had it. I didn't really get much from it, but other than it was beautiful. So I'm thinking it must be the Lord nut time. And that person's like, oh my God, that was the most beautiful nut I've ever had. This woman is beautiful. That's what I'm imagining right here. All right, you did something. You're magic. Your vagina's magic to this guy. Something like this. A new start is coming. They want a new start. The hawk is watching. I feel like this hawk kind of wants to date the hummingbird here. Now, so you guys both have hummingbird energy, but one is actually like very bubbly and out there. And one might just be the same, but just less because of they're just less. They're just less open about it. Whoever the more open one about it is the one that has the hawk, which is the dickhead, which is the black marble on the theme. So the X, which is the axe card. Okay, we're figuring this out here. We got the axe card. We have the hawk, which is a whip to the hummingbird. All right, and but both of y'all are hummingbirds, and you guys mirror all these energies. I feel like even this, if this is a woman, she's like, she's like, I don't know, she probably thinks I'm calling you, but I feel like she maybe she holds back because of her period, and I feel like, and then maybe she comes when she comes to talk to you when she's not on the period, and now it's too late. The hawk has swooped in or something. I feel like someone tries to distract them from getting to you. I feel like that happens while she's on the period. So she deals with the hawk, gets rid of him, and then goes to approach the ex, which is the male. And they're not on their period no more. So they're like, oh, that's perfect timing. And I feel like, but maybe the ex doesn't know, I don't know, stop the pattern. He wants to stop the pattern, some type of pattern of love, a love pattern, a love boat. I feel like, okay, this guy I feel like has a history of going back with their exes. So I feel like they didn't necessarily go back with their ex. Widower card. I feel like no. I feel like they put that ex to bed for sure. But they told themselves they wouldn't be that guy no more. It just runs back to their ex. But I feel like I feel like maybe they've never been that guy, but you make them that guy. They want to run back to you, and there's some type of no. I said I would never do that. In some of them, it's because I have a reason. And I feel like, I don't know, they're in love with you though. So it's like, how long are they going to deny you? How long are they going to sit there? You know what I mean? And just keep you as an ex and not try to connect with you. And that's when I realized, no, the holidays, this is where it pops up. Here it is. So, will your holidays be naughty or nice? I feel like it's going to be pretty naughty. All right. But we haven't really done anything yet. This person comes to visit you. Awareness, but they want you to know they're coming. That's why I said this person wants you to know they're coming. So they're going to reconnect with you. A new start is coming. This is happening. They're going to contact you. They got to ground. They're I feel like they'll never ground. But the mirror card, they remind themselves this. You are attracted to them. They have a proof. They remember a memory, something. All right. You say something that makes them remember it. I don't know. They get a sign. Whatever. It grounds them. They got the confidence now, and then boom. It's like it goes up and then back down. So they're like, oh, I want to reconnect with this person. They're my ex. I put them to rest. I said I would never do that. I wouldn't go bother them. I wouldn't talk to them. If they came talking to me, I would say no. Do you know what I mean? This is mostly the men here. They like marked this. That's something I feel like I don't know when they marked this. They might have marked this as a kid. And they're like, I'm never gonna love a girl. Or they got their heart broken. I feel like maybe when they were a teenager and they're like, and now they never go back for a girl. It's I don't know. It's a little narcissistic. I want to say, but this is them, and I feel like, but they really want to go back to you. All right, the Temple card. They pray for it. This is somebody that prays for an opportunity with you again. And I feel like the Hawk card is trying to pray for an opportunity with one of the energies here too. Cheerfulness. And I feel like both of you know this Hawk. Okay. So the mirror card. Yes, they want to reconnect. They don't got the confidence. They look at what they see and they're like, I need better confidence. Earth card. They try to ground. They get some self confidence, but it's still not quite enough. They never really. They kind of get stuck there. And then the mirror card. A light bulb goes off in their mind, and now they're fully grounded. They have confidence. They look in the mirror and they feel like they look good. You know what I mean? They feel like they're pretty again. Yes, I feel like this person didn't feel pretty at all. Not even like they feel like nobody's attracted to them. So that's why I say they gained self attraction or whatever. They gained like a sense of loving themselves and what they look, how they look, things like this. This is like a reconnect to themselves and a confidence. And now it's there, and now they talk to you. And it's secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. So it happens in the night. It happens in the dark. It's nighttime cheerfulness. I feel like they might be a little drunk. They're celebrating something. Oh, the lover card. That's why I say they come to visit you, or it's, oh, they want to leave you a letter. That's what they do, maybe. They send you that's what it is. They won't drive nowhere. They send you a message. I feel like, but they might spur of the moment take off and actually go try to. It looks like Drake right now. He's all like, brum, kiki, brum. You see, he's trying to kiki you, all right, with the romance card. This card actually matches another card in the deck that like they match like this, and he's looking up at a woman that's on this patio here. You see where the grate, the gate, whatever the vines, the little metals. Yes, he's trying to romance someone up there. Right? Cheerfulness. I feel like I don't know, they get confidence to do this. They feel very lucky to have ever dated you or met you or whatever, and they feel like you feel the same on that too. That's what they said. This person feels like you either feel exactly the same or you fucking feel none of this. It is one way or another right now with this person, and they're gonna fucking find out. Okay? So that's why I say if this person comes to contact you and you're not interested in talking to them, you can change your sex future. You do not have to have sex with this person. Okay, as I said, there might be a period. Maybe you're on the period. Maybe if you're on your period when this person contacts you, don't hold off. I feel like talk to that person. Let them know. Just talk to them because I feel like they're gonna fly off. They're gonna read it as no answer is an answer, and they're gonna take that. And I feel like so then the hawk card swoops in and starts trying to date the hummingbird now, or the hawk card swoops in and tries to date you. I don't know which one is the one that this hawk is. I got their eye on just one particular person, not the both of y'all. They want just that one. So, but it could be either one of y'all here in this dynamic. I really don't know. But y'all are such a great pair. I feel like you guys are both very fun. Either way, the letter card. Oh, excuse me. Okay, they write you a letter. Someone tries to write someone a letter. Someone's trying, and I feel like, and they're not even doing this for the holidays. This is like maybe something that happened earlier in the year. They try to write and talk to you, or you tried to write and talk to them, and they didn't read it. And I feel like, and now you floated off, and now holiday times come around, and now they're thinking on you, and they want to write you a letter. As I say, they want to talk to you. They want to tell you what's gone down. Like the widower card, it's kind of like they want to tell you what's happened, like since they haven't been talking with you in the separation. I feel like somehow whatever's happened to you has mirrored with them. They've experienced something that you've gone through, or something, or I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They've put something to rest, a relationship, a living situation, a job. These are all different things that were getting in the way, and I feel like none of you. It was not anyone they were dating. I feel like if they ever started dating, I feel like they were not dating you no more, nothing. I don't know. This guy might have slipped up and maybe like came home with a phone number on his hand when you first started dating him or whatever, and it kind of maybe messed up the relationship. You could see that he was kind of like maybe fooling around. I don't know. I feel like this is something that happened. I don't know. And reddening, I feel like this made you mad. So I feel like, as I'm saying, this man doesn't sleep around or cheat on anyone, and he kind of did to you, but he didn't realize he did to you. He didn't think you would care. I don't know. This guy didn't think you cared. All right. So I feel like, and that's not why he did it. I feel like he got cornered and it happened. And then he wasn't even going to tell you about it. But then you ended up finding out about it. Maybe someone told you. All right. And I feel like, I don't know, that I feel like then they end up feeling like a really bad person. I've almost read anything. I feel this makes them at themselves, dude. The mirror, like type of, I feel like they might have punched a mirror. This might be someone that's punched through some glass with some rage. I feel like they would never hit you, though. They would never hurt you. I feel like they would never touch you. I mean, this is like a man. I'm picturing a woman slapping him constantly on the top of his head or something, like slapping on him, and he's just like protecting himself and getting away from it. Like he doesn't turn around, he doesn't shove her down, he doesn't bear hug, he doesn't do a damn thing. He just get the fuck away from her. And then I feel like, and then he goes on a walk, and then he might go punch a tree. Didn't I mean it didn't mean he does something, but I feel like it's not that he's imagining that woman. I don't know. This is therapeutic. So I feel like this person might have a rage issue. When someone has an issue, they actually have to go and do an extensive thing in order to combat the issue. So normal people that don't have rage issues don't need to blow off steam. Someone who does needs to blow off steam. Okay? And I feel like, so this person blows off steam. I feel like if it's a woman, she might scream. I feel like, but it's just to blow off steam. They like to scream when they're alone or on the phone or at a distance. They don't really like to scream at people. I feel like the more isolated they are, isolated they are, the louder they get. By the way, the scythe card, that's more about exes. So that's why I say a lot of you, the hawk is someone's ex, right? Battle of the exes, but I feel like y'all are gonna, no one wins here, right? The two people that just want to do each other end up finally getting to do each other. There is no winners or losers. I feel like this is nature. I feel like that pineapple wants to go and really stick it to that fucking. I mean, yeah, they really want that hummingbird to come and stick it to them. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, and they would. That's what I'm saying. This man would do it on the period. I feel like if you wanted him to, that's what I'm saying. They're like, they're not even caring about this no more. It's more about the condoms. This person's a nuisance. I want to say. All right, but either way, the scythe card, Jack of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to be cheap, right? But they don't want to let being broke or being cheap stop them from dating you. They feel like they'll never date you if they wait around for that. It'll be the, you know what I mean? They'll never be able to be with you. And they just, I don't know, maybe their ex trying to come back and date them or your ex coming to try to date you. It made this person really, really appreciate you. And I feel like, but with the whip card, okay, this is someone you met and they fell in love with you right away. Okay. And I feel like, and they, the whip card, they wanted to go, it had to go fast for y'all to catch up, if that makes sense. So you guys, I feel like dated a bit, not long. Some of you maybe just 2 weeks, 2 weeks to 2 months, something like this. Something about the number 22. So you date this amount of time. I don't know, your sex during this time is irrelevant, but it's been had. All right. And then they're gone. And I feel like because this person had never been in love, I feel like maybe the both of y'all, and this had to happen for the both of y'all to learn appreciation for the other. Even if one was um instantly like already accepting and appreciative, it still wasn't deep in the core. It wasn't there yet. The real like the way, you know what I mean, the reality check hadn't hit them. And I feel like if y'all started dating each other without both of y'all realizing the appreciations for each other, the recognition, oh, that's my pineapple and that's my hummingbird, like we go together, like, you know what I mean? If they if neither, if not, you both have to feel this and have this for each other. And I feel like this person had to go out there and try to find it somewhere else. Now that they've felt it and dealt with it and been with it, and that's why I said the beauty, they had this beautiful orgasm with you. I feel like that's why I say one of you had to go out and see. One of you just had to get the distance. And I mean, you both, not both, maybe both of you just maybe need a distance. So not all of you had to go out there and actually have sex with all of other people, but you had to go see if there was, you know what I mean? You had to go explore a bit. So, and I feel like, and this isn't really that long. If you think of like the whole cycle of like, of all of this, it leads to something, at least in some sex. I feel like I said, it's before Christmas, all right, but Christmas the latest, and until New Year's, and then after New Year's, even this person like wants to spend the night on New Year's or some shit like this. Do you know what I mean? Like they want to be there on January 1st, fucking you in the morning. I don't know. This is something they want. So they want to come over and fuck you on, you know what I mean, at the end of the year, and then they want to fuck you at the beginning of the year, and they don't want it to be cheap, like technically. Like, oh, technically it's the first because now it's 5 minutes after midnight. No, no. They want to sleep. They want to nap. They want to fall asleep, even if it's for 20 minutes. Y'all just nod out. And I feel like one of y'all wakes, okay, I'm actually seeing the sex. So I feel like y'all get sex definitely on New Year's. I feel like for me to say that, I don't know about your Christmas. Blind love. I feel like, as I said, this hawk delays it. This hawk gets in the way and prevents y'all from getting together on Christmas and doing the damn thing. And I feel like it ends up being okay because the woman's on her period. Do you know what I mean? So if you get blocked and you don't get communications from this person by Christmas, it's because they got their period and they didn't want to contact you. Now, if you're a man and this woman's already contacted you, I feel like you get distracted by an ex or something, or you get, I don't know, you get blocked by this person, and you might still contact them even if they are on the period, because they might still invite you over. But the point is that if there's an ex around, it delays all this, and you guys might not even get to Christmas, get to have Christmas together. I feel like this guy wants Christmas Eve and Christmas morning. This is like a guy that doesn't really got nobody. They want to kind of come over and like, you know what I mean, like be up in your house and hang out with you and do the holiday with. They want to do the holiday with you. I feel like you might be single and you don't necessarily got anyone like a family necessarily, or maybe your family's already out the house, something like this, or maybe you have room for them if you do have a family. There's room for you. There's space. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's room for them to come. It's not going to startle them. You know what I mean? I feel like they're definitely. I feel like my cards are saying that it's going to happen for New Year's for sure. Like this person wakes up. They might have had a dream. They wake up in the morning and they're with you, and it's the best thing ever. And I feel like they don't know what day it is. They must get drunk. As I said, they might be drunk when they come see you, so they might even come to you Christmas Eve. That's why I said it gets triggered when they come to you. So I feel like they might be drunk when they get there, but not like sloppy drunk, like it was dangerous for them to get there. And if it was, oh my God, that is so no. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like this person, I feel like they do something. Maybe they're tipsy and they don't realize they're drunk. They go out to eat and drink too much and they just drive to you after or something. Do you know what I mean? They go to a party and they get tipsy and maybe the party's near your house and they'd rather go see you and maybe sleep it off on your couch or something. You know what I mean? And visit you and try to talk to you. And that's what I'm saying. But they want to talk to you first and make you think of a drunk text. So you're gonna get a drunk text, and this person has been planning this and trying this. They just haven't done it yet. I feel like every day they feel like fuck, fuck, fuck. It's closer and closer to their deadline. This person's a procrastinator and they're very lazy. So basically, they contact you eventually, not because forbearance, they can't take it no more, they need to beg you. No, they've already reached forbearance. All right, this person has pulled out a double forbearance on us, and they've been holding back. They need confidence. They can't do it. The confidence is causing the strength card here, the forbearance card. Awareness. They need to wake up, something like this. They need to figure it out. They do. Tree of life. They start to grow and feel better and clean up, and they get confidence from something. I feel like maybe it might. I feel like it's you. I don't know. That's why I say maybe you write this person a letter or you talk to this person, and that's why I said maybe this was a while ago and they didn't talk to you. I feel like they're holding on to the whatever you say or whatever you're doing is true. I don't know. They might not have read your letter, but they feel the energy on it that it's beautiful. Oh, they find you so beautiful. As I've said, this person's someone that says beautiful, like when they're saying like perfect or yes. Do you know what I mean? This is somebody that is very, very, very happy and impressed with you. I want to say that they're just so happy that you're able to accept them or something. All right, but the letter card and the scythe and the reconnect. So yes, they drunk text you or drunk call you, and then y'all talk. It might be super late and you don't even invite them because maybe the sun's about to come up. So this is good because that person shouldn't have been driving or the weather was bad or it wasn't good. And I feel like so like this person might want to come to you right now, but the weather's bad. They can't. There's like storms everywhere. So you know what I mean? It might be something like this. They've been held off. Like they've been holding themselves off, but now it's literally weather or something. You know what I mean? Now it's real. And now they're really getting prevented. And they're very stressed about this hawk energy. I feel like it's more so hitting the feminine. So that's why I say the man here is trying to get to you, but they're waiting for a good day and they keep fucking it up with their own things and also other things keep fucking it up too. And they just keep trying to go with the flow, go with the flow, go with the flow. So I feel like they message you, they let you know, hey, I'm not dating anyone. If they were dating someone, they're like they're an ex now. I want to date you. I don't know. They're like you're not really like an ex. I don't know if this is someone who's gonna say you're like an ex that shouldn't be an ex. Something like this. I feel like because they're drunk. Either way, but the scythe card, they feel like they kind of pour onto you, like Like they're mad about what you did to them. And I feel like, and then you kind of maybe talk to them, even though they're drunk. Maybe you're used to talking to a drunk person. And I feel like you care enough to do this. You like this person. As I say, you want this person. I feel like if there's no bad weather or drunkenness to be had and the time isn't that late, I feel like if it's not like almost 6 a.m. or if even if it was 6 a.m., I feel like you would still want this person to come over. But overall, they basically you want to work this out. You want to make a connect, so you go the extra lengths to help understand and correct the air and do all this. And I feel like, and the other person, whether they're drunk or not, they're drunk on rage. If they're not drunk on alcohol, and they're right. It's either cheerful or rage. They're mad, but not mad at you. They're just well, I mean, they kind of are mad at you, but it's because they got a misunderstanding. Whatever you feel like this person did to you, they feel like you did it to them. So you have to know that. All right, you guys are mirroring. So I feel like you do know this. So you connect with them and you explain things with them. You help them understand something. You help them see something that your side, things like this. And then it's like it turns into come over. I don't know. But I feel like if it's late, then it turns into I'll talk to you in the morning or you guys fall asleep chatting. And then that person you contact them the next day. I feel like they might have vacation time because it's holidays. So now they come over. They're free to come over anytime. They're like, anytime. I feel like this person might even invite you over and say, you know what I mean? Like, next time you're out, you know what I mean? Like, if are you going out anywhere? Are you going to be in my area? Because if you are, come over. Something like this. This person wants you to come over by any means possible. They don't care if you take the bus. I feel like they would pick you up, but they might not be able to. That's what I'm saying. This person, they would tell you where their spare key is. They'd be like, go get my spare key and go, like, wait for me. That's what I'm saying. There's a familiarity. I feel like even if you only dated this person for a little bit, that familiarity is strong. Okay? I don't know. Confidence. No, no, no. This person's like all or nothing. They're like you're either that person, and that means I can trust you with the key. I can do all this. This person might have cameras though, so they don't care. Like, I know you can go to the emergency camera. The emergency key. There's cameras everywhere in that house. Don't worry, I'm gonna be watching you. Hey, I feel like they might tell you this, or maybe you see the camera when you walk in or something. But either way, forbearance. I'm like massaging my arm right here, but no, I feel like no, they've been holding out for this. They're really hoping that when they come, you're not. They want it to be perfect. They're like they hope that ex ain't nowhere near, and if they are, they get there before them. And if they get there, you're not on your period. I feel like this man wants to eat this woman. That's what it is. This man wants to eat your pussy. So that's the only thing that would stop him is if you're on your period. And this guy's been craving it. I feel like he's craving you, and I feel like he might not have never ate your pussy, but he's tasted it. Oh God, this man needs to taste you. I don't know. He wants to taste you. Tree of life. They feel like it's good for them. I don't know. They find you beautiful. They may. I feel like they feel like I feel like being in your energy makes them feel beautiful. As I said, you make this person feel beautiful. So they come over, and I feel like, and you just instantly are sweet. I feel like they come over to your house. If you're a female, they come to your house, okay, and you're kind of just dressed up in your PJs or something. You're not really looking too ultra sexy or anything like this, and they're like, no, no, you're beautiful, just the way you are. They like you. I feel like they want to get you naked, but overall, they're waiting for you. I mean, they come to you, and I feel like you open the door to them. You guys kind of work it out. I feel like you've already worked it out through text. It's the only reason this person's even made it there. All right, and then y'all have sex. I feel like y'all have some nice sex, depending on your situations, like wherever, however you're living. I feel like it goes down. Yes, the mirror card. There's something that happens with a mirror. There's a mirror in the room. This man notices there's a mirror. Oh my God, he's always known there was a mirror. This man somehow watches you in the reflection of the TV and the reflection of the mirror that you didn't necessarily think of it. He misses seeing that. As I'm saying, he could see it. I feel like a direct mirror, and I feel like, and you just never fucking noticed. I feel like this man would look at it the whole time. Ha ha ha. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. This man misses you and the way you work it, the way you do something. Oh, they miss it. They just want to grab you. They regret not grabbing you more than they did. So either way, cheerfulness. This person has came to the decision that they really love you and they really want you and they're gonna come and talk to you. Okay? And no answer is an answer. So that's why I say this person's gonna talk to you, win or lose, because they see it as win-win. And I feel like, but they're feeling like they're feeling lucky. They're like, you know what I mean? They're gonna do this, and they feel like it's gonna give them a tree of life. Like you guys are gonna be able to like merge lives together and like have a life together, coexist or something. You know what I mean? That's why I said you have room for them in your life, no matter what living situation you have, and they have room for you too, no matter what living situation they have. That's the celebration card over there. Cheerfulness. That's the cheerfulness card. Cheerfulness card is that this person can finally truly be with you, and I feel like that's the only thing that was holding them up was because it just didn't function for them. And now with this ability to actually find a way to place you in their life or you or them in yours, clears the way. So either way, this person comes running to you. They're really worried about this hawk. They're worried this hawk is you're gonna end up having sex with them, and then you're gonna end up pregnant. Or they're worried that hawk already came, and then you've had sex with that hawk before, so they're not mad if you had sex with them, but then they're worried you got them pregnant, or they got pregnant, or you know, they worry so much of this. So I feel like this person has, if they know where you live, one of them knows where you live. I feel like they're both of them then. The hawk card. Either way, the maybe they don't know where you live, but the hawk one. But overall, they're worried that hawk's gonna slide in and put like a bun in your oven, and then you're never gonna date them. Maybe you're gonna want to try to be with that guy, and that guy's an asshole. Do you know what I mean? And they're worried about all this, so they're trying to like know what's up with your womb. Are you on your rag? Because if you are, yes, that means none of that is happened. And but oh well, I can't eat it. But you know what I mean? Like they're gonna patch it up, and y'all are gonna have sweet, nice sex. And they want to look at you in that mirror. You might actually, that's what I'm saying. You might catch it and see it while you're having sex. It might be the same type of sex y'all have had. And you go do this, and then you maybe see it, and you're like, oh my god, this. And I mean, you see this, and you're like, oh my god, I don't know. You notice it. By the way, I hope you enjoyed. You're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna see some mirror sex, right, at some point, but it could happen literally tonight, tomorrow, all the way until New Year's. New Year's though is like a deadline clock. The boat, yeah, no, the ship sails with New Year's. Hello, kitty. You're so pretty. Okay. So either way, I hope you enjoyed. You seem to have a really nice sexual experience once you actually have this happen. It's the way it just keeps happening. It's like it happens. Definitely. I feel like even if anyone blocks it or you block it or if it gets blocked from weather, whatever, it still happens by New Year because that's like literally when the clock is forces it. So either way, I hope you enjoyed, and it sounds like you're gonna have a nice, like I said, exciting sexual, sexy, possible romantic holidays. Okay, this thing was in the way the whole time. I didn't see any of this chat. A microtel, a microtel. What are we? Sounds like an uncle joke. Okay, where am I? After hearing sirens, no, it sounded just like police, but I doubt it was the ambulance. Ambulance. What is this micro hotel? They are hotels with mirror ceilings. No, it's not one of those. It's like a regular freaking house mirror. Jeez Louise, where are you going? What kind of lifestyle do you lead? No, I didn't even know that it had a name. I literally thought it was a hotel people go to that has like microscopic bugs in it. I don't know. I don't like the word motel and any word that ends with hotel and has the beginning with the M. I'm thinking we're at a motel. Ew, ew. I don't do motels. Ugh. Motels are like for like when you're traveling and like you just need a place to sleep. And then I feel like if you're trying to do something nice, no, it's got to be a hotel. Ew. Microtel. Ew. Does it have a quarter to put on the bed too and have it vibrate? Like what hotel is this? How gross. Yeah, because it's a mirror. I'm picturing like, okay, have you ever been to a chick's house? Okay, we have mirrors everywhere. I mean, I don't, but a lot of women do. Okay? They're like picture frames all over the place of mirrors. So this person has a fucking living room mirror. All right, and I picture, if you want to know, it's like someone's like maybe they're on their bed. They look over to the right and they see their mirror over there, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Do you know what I mean? It's not because of some cheesy hotel mirror. Gross. Mhm. Also, I have to specify the reading because details are key. Right? You're at someone's house. Right? There's a comfort here, and there's a familiarity. You've already fucked here, and like you realize, wait a minute. You see the mirror over there off on the wall or whatever, and you're like, oh my god, you can totally see everything. So either you discover this or the other person discovers it, but I feel like the man discovers it first and then the woman realizes it. So I feel like the man might have pre-discovered this. All right, so either way. Okay, option two, vulture, the hawk. Oh, so much birds. Okay, so I feel like, listen, that's definitely a very, very, very naughty card, but it might equal a very, very, very nice all alone holiday. Now, it might. Okay, I have to close this window. My feet are getting cold. Oh, okay. Ah, oh my God, my phone. Okay, sorry. Pardon me. Okay, but okay, no, okay. Will your holiday be naughty or nice? I want to say it's going to be a bit of both. I don't know if you're going to have the sex. I don't know if you're going to connect with anyone. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like you're kind of moody and broody, and I don't know why you might be coming into the season like this because we have the peacock's tail. Uh-huh. So the peacock tail basically is it's making me think of the actual um haughtiness card. You know, like you're not feeling very sexy, even if you are sexy. You're not feeling very sexy. I don't know. There's a sense of like you ain't got nothing going on. But then I don't know, the peacock's tail. Something makes you feel sexy. Someone maybe flirts with you. This is like a surprise. You meet someone surprisingly. You bump into somebody, something like this. So like, you don't got no plans. You got no mans. You got no plans. You got no nothing. I feel like you might have places to go. This is very exciting. This all these lights. It's made to look like a peacock tail, obviously, but it's very colorful. Christmas lightsies, things like this. You might be someone that likes Christmas lights and stuff, but you're not really doing anything this year. So I say, love, you're kind of like bitter. All right, the boat. That ship has sailed. No love for me. And I feel like because there's no love in sight. So, like you're at a lighthouse and there's no boats coming in. You're like, okay, I'm gonna be spending Christmas alone this year. You know what I mean? Like you can foresee the ocean has no fucking nobody there. So you're like, all right, the tree of life, temple. That's what I say. You're like I feel like you might you see this as like my body is my temple. Excuse me. You kind of see this as you're fine with that, but you're kind of not happy about it. You would like to do something with someone and do things. I feel like you wanted to go look at the Christmas lights or something like this, but you just didn't even have someone to do it with. And you're just like, I'm just not going to do that alone. You find that to be, that makes you angry. You're like, I want to look at Christmas lights, but I refuse to do that alone, and it actually makes me angry. That's literally what they're saying. So they're like, I feel like you kind of just you're kind of skipping Christmas. You're not really interested. This is somebody that maybe goes on vacation for Christmas. But overall, Alethea, I feel like you're very truthful. You might tell people you're kind of scroogey. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you accept that you look bitter and you feel bitter, and you're like, I don't care if I'm bitter. Leave me alone. Do you know what I mean? Personal issue reaches resolution. This is something personal. You're going through something personal, so you're reflecting it out there. But the peacock's tail, eventually this clears. The rainbow comes in. The storm clears. Alethea, the truth. I don't know, you get the truth about something, about a person. Hawk, okay? You have someone paying attention to you. They're like, they're in your vicinity and they see you. And they could see how you're looking. Oh, excuse me. They don't see you as the vulture, they see you as the peacock. And I feel like no one really sees you as the vulture. I feel like maybe if someone knows you really well, they can see when you're being bitter, when you're angry, or something like this. People kind of know you to be a little snippy, or you know what I mean? Clover card, you get tired, maybe you need a nap. You know what I mean? Jack of Wands, you got no romance in your life or nothing like this going down. And I feel like all you meet is weird people. I feel like fucked up people. Temple card, I feel like they're just trying to fuck with you. So as I said, you're kind of like hopeless on romance here. And I don't blame you. I'm reading the rap sheet. I don't blame you. Kind of the same. Right? I'm not desperately, like, not direly. I'm not direly hopeless here about it, though. I feel like it could happen any day. And I feel like, but this is me. Right? I'll live my entire life until Haley's Comet comes, thinking that it can happen. The love card. It can happen. All right? But I will not chase it. No, I will do what I can to try to make it happen, and if it doesn't, the ship sails. As I say, there's a sense of putting in some effort. So you kind of, I feel like the love card. I feel like you're a really good loving person, and you put in all the effort always with a relationship. And Jack of Wands, you get nothing but a bunch of lazy fucks. Okay, I don't want to do the same. Peacock tail. And I feel like it puts your peacock feathers down to the concept of even like trying to, I want to say fandangle, or even just like speak, or even even um, entertain the idea. So I feel like anyone that approaches you to try to maybe take you somewhere, you say no. You're not even trying to. Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Forbearance, do not be deterred by the thorn amidst the roses. Awareness, gardenia, wake up, roll the clouds away and look. Okay, so I feel like you might go out with friends. I feel like maybe alone with the clover card. Maybe you buy some lotto or like a scratch off, or you go to the casinos. You know what I mean? You do something, some type of gambling, and it's a lucky chance. The clover card, Six of Cups. It's fair though. It's nothing crazy. It's like you flip some money, and I feel like you bought like a holiday scratch off, and that scratch off ends up winning, and you're like, oh great, and maybe gives you a couple $100 extra. It puts you in a good pep. You take this. I feel like to try to get yourself out of vulture energy, because you're only like this with love, nothing else. You're loving Christmas, you're liking Christmas, but it's tethered with a lot of romance, all right, and also lots of people and relationships. So if you have no people and relationships around you, or it's just very thin right now, you're not used to it, it sucks. And I feel like, and if you're used to dating someone, it sucks. You know what I mean? If you're used to being in a family dynamic and now you're not, it sucks. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are experiencing this. So as I say, you're not trying to stay in that sucks feeling, because it exists and you know it's there. And it's like a swimming pool of suckiness. And you don't want to really be in it. You kind of got out of it and you're kind of drying off over there. You're hot and angry, so it's kind of evaporating very quickly. All right, but you've done swam in the sewers. You know what I mean? That like on what is it? Ghostbusters. Like on Ghostbusters, you're covered in the pink slime, but you're gonna go wash it off. You're gonna cleanse. I feel like this is gonna be like a turnaround point for you. Something real exciting is gonna happen. It's gonna turn it all around. A lot of you, it's gonna be just like a little something, like a little. something. If you're someone who normally scratches off does scratch offs, or maybe someone gives you one as a gift for Christmas, I feel like it's a winner. But like I said, it's nothing crazy. It's just maybe $50. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple hundred. You go spoil yourself with it because I feel like maybe even though, like I said, maybe even the scratch off was a gift. You didn't invest anything in this, and it was just like a little surprise in your favor. So I feel like it can trickle down to anything, but most of you, it's going to be some type of little win like this. Tree of life. I feel like this is destiny for you. It's your destiny. So I feel like some of you, it's big. Okay, some of you might. Oh my God, it's actually going off. The last time this went off, right? 1 million. Right, so that's what I know. I can hone in on at least a mil for sure. I got facts. All right. Before that, it was 50K I honed in on. So I can hone in. So someone in my area is going to win some minis. Right. But I feel like overall, it might be you. I don't know. Maybe they have one of those where everyone's like, oh my God, the jackpot's crazy. Everybody should buy a ticket. And maybe someone buys you a ticket as a gift because they're like, everyone should buy a ticket. So I decided to buy everyone a ticket for Christmas. You know, or maybe it's that aunt or uncle that always does this, or your grandma does this now when you're older. Hey, I thought you scratch off. Yeah, something like this. I imagine this. Okay, but this peps you up. This gives you a sign to you. Like, oh my God, this is this. And I mean, you knew it would happen somehow. You got a premonition, you could tell. I don't know, but this is like, you're not even thinking about love. Healing card. You are trying to heal, though, because you're not trying to be that vulture. You're not trying to be bitter about love, even if you don't have it. You're not trying to swim in that pool with those people. Then I mean, you're trying to help people even get out. You're like throwing people life savers. I feel like you get down on days, and then maybe you go to that pool and you go try to collect a few bodies, like a few people floating around like life songs. They're like all laying on their back, like Baloo in the river, but not happy at all. All right, but the healing card, candle flame burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. So I feel like you get healed. You're healed. You are healed already. But I feel like this is like all you needed to, I feel like, to fully distract yourself so that you don't even think about romance. You got this to focus on now. You were not expecting this, but yet you kind of were. And you're like, oh my God, I've waited forever for this. Some of you, it's romance. I see the love card right away. But I feel like, I don't know if that actually happens by New Year. This is just maybe something that happens later, and it's not because of this happening to you. This could be a job opportunity that you really like, or just like a project that you start working on, an art project. It could be anything. And I feel like it washes all that. Who gives a fuck about dating? You got this to do. Do you know what I mean? And some of you, if it's a substantial amount of money, like a lotto ticket, you're like, I got things to do. I got a bucket list. I got things that I can do. And you start to do them. I feel like because you have financial freedom or something like this, you gain a form of it, even if it's just temporary. Temporary, maybe it's not that much. Do you know what I mean? A lot of you, it trickles down to just being a couple $100, and you go buy yourself some, like a new coat, or like something you needed. You know what I mean? You need a little something. Maybe it's even like $1,000, and you get to buy a couple P. You get to buy yourself a PC. You get to buy yourself a PC. No, I tease, but either way, I feel like 29. Maybe you were supposed to get it last year. The whip card, Jack of Wands. I feel like you're open for sex. You're open to the ideas of sex. This is a step. I feel like you were like a closed clam. No. I feel like now you're kind of open to the ideas. You've healed. Did this. You got this going. You're feeling great. You're all colorful. You're lit up. I feel like you're not the vulture no more. Your dreams need a practical plan. You start trying to live your dreams. Clock card. Wake up. I feel like and keep your job. So I feel like that's why I say a lot of you, this isn't necessarily money, but it's something that involves your job and waking up to an idea or a concept, or making a plan, or figuring something out. All right? Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. All right, so I feel like your dreams need a practical plan. You tried maybe dating and it didn't work out. I feel like, and you were practical and you did plan. I don't know the healing card, even though you did, maybe the other person couldn't. So, clock, you wake up. I don't know. You balance out, Alethea. I feel like you view everything for what it is. I feel like you view everything, the black side, the white side, and I feel like, and then you go a step deeper and you're like the white side that's in the black side and the black side that's in the white side. And then I feel like, and then you go one more step deeper and you're like the white side that's in the black side. I mean, the white side that's in the white side and the black side that's in the black side. Like, as I said, you eventually run out of time. You don't got no more time to sit around thinking on this. And I feel like, and that means it's time to move on. You got distracted by something. And I feel like, but before the New Year's, it's something, I feel like, simple card. I feel like you do this all alone. The whip card. I feel like if you date, dating distracts you from doing this. And this is much more beneficial because dating will be there. Whatever you got going on here, whatever path you're on right now leads you to this. It's like you're walking in the woods and then you walk up on like some crazy ass fucking projector of light. You know what I mean? You're like, whoa, that's so cool. But life brought you there. You would have never stumbled upon that. So that's why I say you meet someone and then they give you a gift. Or you you get a scratch off as a gift, or you buy a scratch off as a gift, or you play the lotto because everyone's telling you should. Maybe you've been asked 5 times that day, so you're like, fine, fuck it, I'll play the lotto. Okay, so I feel like you do this, you know what I mean? It's out of the ordinary, but it leads you there. And you go out of the ordinary because you're in the vulture energy. You're not trying, you're avoiding love. So I feel like someone comes to you, love, I feel like a drunk person. That I feel like, but they're not a good drunk. I feel like even if they, I feel like it's like someone who's drunk on love and the concept of love. Did I mean boat? I feel like this person has they've been trying. They wish. They've been trying. I feel like if they try to date you or something and that's like the last straw. I feel like you shut the door on that, you avoid that person, you go this way instead of that way, and then it leads you to this. And then you balance out. You see the significance and the lucky chance and the good fortunes. Okay, so that's what it is. You do find love, and then it's after you do this. So that love, I feel like you might have liked this person. That's why you're so damn bitter and angry. You feel like this person's dumb and they just don't do nothing right. And I feel like, but they do. So then you're like, then they just treat me like that, and that's just not nice. There's a sense of being extremely deeply upset by what this person does to you. It's kind of like this person ignored you. Do you know what I mean? So like maybe you weren't necessarily maybe I feel like strength card, you know, I feel like you didn't necessarily talk about it. Maybe you put on a happy face, but overall the love card, you really like this person. And I feel like and this is them, right? But I feel like you approach them, you talk to them, you message them, a personal issue reaches resolution, temple. You like this person. You're hoping you can maybe rekindle something with them before the holidays get here or something, and it just takes you a while. The whip card, maybe you're tired, clover card, falling asleep, things like this, cheerfulness. I feel like you close out like a tough work cycle, you get less work time, you change jobs, something. And I feel like, and then you approach this person for love again. And I feel like, and they literally just ignore you. And I feel like, and they don't even realize you know they ignored you, or they tried to. They tried to. Or you feel like they tried to. This is like when you go to talk to someone and they left you unread, but yet you see that they talk to other people. And I feel like, and you're someone that didn't really talk to this person very much, and I feel like you worked really, 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 really hard to feel comfortable with talking to this person again. You have a personal issue and you just wanted to reach resolution, you try to discuss them and they literally just ignore you and they try to act like, oh, I don't know. I didn't see it. Oh, I don't see it. Maybe they'll get the hint and just go away. You know what I mean? So you do. You're like, forget this, forget that, forget this, forget all of this. And then you're like, forget it. And then you like go walk off into the woods and run into this. But you would have never did that if this person wouldn't have I want to say they didn't reject you, they just ignored you. So it's like, I feel like they wanted to talk to you. They just didn't. And it was either because they were stressed, scared, they have a personal issue and they were working through it, or they did it just to piss you off or to be mean, or like, I'm going to make that person wait. I'm going to act like I don't see them. Do you know what I mean? Like dumb bitch energy, male or female. So I feel like you don't like that. You feel mistreated. You feel like that's not nice. I feel like it makes you cry even. Like you cry over it because it's just not nice. They do something. I feel like you feel like they rub it in your face or something. That's why I say you feel like this person bullies you and you're just done. You're done. And I feel like, and you go hard, you cry about it, like fuck it, because you're over it all and you're letting all of it out. Like you're breaking up with this person in your mind, like you're grieving them. You're like, I know you're killing them off and you're getting rid of them from your mind. They're like, okay, if they're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna get rid of them from my thoughts. And I feel like, and then you go into this, you get a distraction, you go off and you do what you're doing, and it's good. I feel like, and you realize, no, you're fine, you're healed. You didn't, I don't know, that other person was just not a nice person. The whip card, you're like, fuck that, that person's no soulmate to me. I'm not doing that. And I feel like need time takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So I feel like this person needed time. The lover over here, so I feel like a lot of you, they didn't do it on purpose. They needed time. But they kind of did it on purpose so that they would, like, I don't know, I guess they know you're watching them. Or if you message them, they know you're paying attention. Like, hey, I feel like they know you do this. They know you're excited or something like this. They know your moods, this person, to an extent. So they knew that this could maybe offend you or not, but overall they instinctively did it because they wanted to let you see that they see you, that they saw your message. Even if they didn't see it, they can see that you messaged it. They don't know. But it ends up looking like, oh, I saw it and now I'm just gonna ignore it. No, I feel like they're kind of just checking in though and like letting you know I'm here, I see it, and I feel like they're hoping you'll just give them some time. And I feel like, and you do, but it's not, they needed more. You see, there's no more time. You see it as, no, that's too long of time. They shouldn't need that much time. This is a game, and you get angry. So I feel like, and then you burn it all to hell, and then you go the peacock's tail. I feel like you put your feathers up, and you're just like, I feel like you're not dating at all. You're not even looking for a date. You're not trying to kiss no one this Christmas or New Year's. I feel like, no, not at all. Clock card. You're gonna probably sleep in and maybe just wake up on an alarm clock for midnight. Like you ain't even going to a party. You ain't even gonna be watching TV or nothing. You might sleep. I feel like you don't give a fuck about these holidays. I feel like it's literally that easy, like that simple. These holidays will pass and you wouldn't even know. That's how busy you are with this peacock's tail. And I feel like, and whether that peacock's tail is there or not, if this ignoring person ignored you the whole season, I feel like you would still be sitting at home, like fuck. I don't want to date. I don't want to go out. I don't got no plans. So I feel like something with your dreams is really you start sleeping a lot. I feel like until New Year's. The star card. I feel like with your sleeping, this is helping you manifest something. The clock, something's coming. I feel like a divine clock, a wish. That wish is getting brought in with this whole process here. So I want to say you might end up that person that was ignoring you might pop up on you January 1st or something, right? And that's because that's the deadline. Do you know what I mean? The stars card. I feel like they come maybe the night before, they come right on New Year's, they come around and they explain things to you. I don't know, but they know how to instantly make you not the vulture. I feel like this person has a touch to them, they have a hug to them, they have a vibe to them, they have a tone to them that just melts you. I feel like if you're a man, like I'm picturing a man just like dissolving. It dissolves this person's energy. Like they help dissolve it and balance it out, cleanse it, something. And they don't do it. They don't try to do it. It just happens on its own. I don't know the way you guys talk and get along. I feel like this person makes contact with you, and then there's no more questions. And I don't know. Overall, they might avoid you until New Year's. So I feel like you're not trying to wait around for that shit. I feel like Six of Cups, though, they're the one that comes back that I was sniffing out in the beginning. So I feel like, but this happens more so in the next year. So after New Year's is when like that wish comes true. So I feel like there's a chance to, with manifesting, you can always make the wish come true faster if the other person wants it too. So I feel like if this person realizes that they want it sooner, it's kind of like with pile one. I feel like they might come around and try to. I feel like no sex. They're not trying to have the sex necessarily. I mean the cactus card. I get the clover card with the temple card. And I feel like this person is, I feel like whether they sleep around with you fast or not, I feel like if they sleep with you fast, it's because they trusted you fast. And they trust that. I'd be like, but if they sleep with you slow, I feel like no, I don't know. But the lover card, my God, the rain. Okay, I feel like the love card. No, that's what I said. Once they wake up to it, I feel like you're so ready to date them, even though they ignored you. I feel like even if they ignored you, you still want to date them. I don't know. You feel like if they ignored you, maybe it was for a good reason. And I feel like, and it probably really was. That's why this person might come. That's why this person might come back sooner than you expected. Like I feel like I feel like divine timing, divine intervention, divine something. Divine guidance is all at play here for this person to come back to you. They're blind. So that's why I say this is innocent. This person's innocent. They didn't do anything. They're just they don't know what to do. So the vulture card, you're upset and they know you're upset, but they feel like if they tell you why they ignore you, if they tell you, it dissolves. You're only upset because you don't know, and I feel like, and they know this. So overall, the Temple card, they know that you want inner peace. They know that they can provide this. So I feel like they have come to this realization by New Year's Eve. Now I just don't know if y'all have sex. The clock is ticking. As I say, you're at like a New Year's Eve get together with this person or something like this, or you're at a New Year's Eve party and then this person is invited, or you're at a New Year's Eve party and someone gives you a blind date and it's this person. Or you stay home. I feel like if you go to a New Year's Eve party, it's maybe for work and it's because you have to. I feel like if any family invites you, you're only gonna go if you know it. You know what I mean? If it has to, I feel like this might be the year you say no, something like this. But overall, this person comes around. A healing card. I guess they needed to heal something. They needed to do something. They had a dream about you and they needed a practical plan, and then you pop up on them like, oh my God, the dream is coming true. I don't know. They didn't know what to think. Clarity, bright paths of misunderstandings. As I said, it's just a misunderstanding with this person. So I feel like they come back, and I feel like, and you know this, it just, you guys. That's what I'm saying. If sex can be had, if y'all are somewhere where sex can be had, it does. So I feel like you actually have a very, I want to say, a nice Christmas. You know, well, not Christmas, holiday. You have a nice holiday season, and then it comes to an abrupt change at New Year's. And I feel like the stars card, I feel like I'm imagining you kissing someone at least. You kiss someone at New Year's and there's stars. So you might be outside. That's why I say this person might be trying to get to you for New Year's, but they have a commitment that they have to take care of. I feel like not romantic. Cheerfulness over there. Clover. They got invited. Maybe this person got invited to like a last minute work party. They do this. It keeps them till 12. All they wanted to do was go be there with you and kiss you at 12. So I feel like this is like somebody who gets to your house at like 12:20. And then you guys kiss. So that's why I say I don't know though if the sex happens, but this is like a familiar kiss. To someone you wanted to kiss. It's that person that you tried to date that spun you. So I say everything happens for a reason. This person blindsided you. You blindsided them with a text that blindsided them with how to reply. That took too long, and they can understand because it mattered that much. Like it was go time, and they fumbled. So you took off, and now that you took off, you found this here, the peacock tail, so you're no longer the vulture, you're kind of the peacock now. And I feel like, and you're healed. This person, oh, excuse me. They've been healing this whole time too. It's been very hard on this person. This person goes crazy without you. They really like you. You calm them, you keep them calm. Oh, you're so calm, soothing, and mysterious and full of life. Maybe like the woods. You might want to walk with this person, but if not, yeah, we got the woods here. I feel like you might tell them about a story that or something. And sweet asylum, clarity, bright paths of understanding will open. You guys get to talking, and you guys get right back where you used to be. Okay, so if you guys were just like snuggle buddies, you get right back to doing this. If you guys were like basically fast track to being married, but both of y'all kind of like being like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, I feel the vibe and I'm super cozy and I really like you, and there's no reason for me to say no to this vibe. I feel like no one's asking anyone anything. It's just about a vibe. You feel that comfortable with this person quick. You slide right in with them and they slide right in with you. But neither of you tried to like Neither of you are even thinking about marriage. I feel like you guys are that premature in your relationship where you guys are just talking about other things and I mean, but there's a love here. With the whip card, it's a soulmate. It's always a soulmate. Okay, but the merchant card. With the excuse me, with the boat card. Receiving what you want, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure. Closure issues. And then a personal issue reaches resolution. Temple. I feel like you both are praying for this. Okay, this person is, I feel like you are looking, you're watching something, a ship sail. Yes, I said you feel like that ship has sailed. They ignored you because they're dating someone or they're married or they're you know what I mean, they moved or th- the hawk card, someone swooped in and that's why I said interrupted them. Someone controls this person and doesn't let them talk to you. You think all sorts of things. That ship right there is basically you got your lover in it. And you're looking at it at all times. And I feel like when you're hella bitter, you don't want to date, but you still fall back and go check that out. And you see that, I don't know, you get some type of insight, the stars, Six of Cups. You have a soul tie with this person. That's why there's a divine clock. That's why you get triggered. Okay? That's why you end up doing that and visiting and they end up visiting you and you accept them and you I feel like you're more than happy to listen to them. Sweet asylum, that's why I say this person, I don't know, they're going through something, but they could plan on telling you about it. They're kind of a bad dude right now. It's hard to see them as a bad dude because it's this woman walking down the stairs. They're as innocent as this woman, but they're not that woman. You know what I mean? But they have bad dude energy. They did not do nothing bad to you. This is a blind spot for them. Love is a blind spot for this lover here. All right. They don't got much experience with love. I don't know. Either way, they don't want you thinking they're a bad person. They want to talk to you. They want to clear the air. And I feel like clarity. Excuse me. You get closure. They give clarity. They give closure. You give clarity. All sorts of things. Queen of Wands, standing up almost. So it's like you're like someone here is feeling like it could go bad. So I feel like this person might come back and talk to you, and they're worried that you might get angry and it could go bad. So there's an avoidance. This person's scared of, I want to say, of just confrontation in general. And you aren't being very confrontational, but I feel like you just popping up on them enough is enough to make this person feel like you're being confrontational. So that's why they run off on you. They're not trying to fight you, bite you, or nothing. They just run away. They're like, so sorry, I don't know. But I feel like, yeah, no, because you kind of cock up to them, step up to them, something like this. Or it's the other way around, and this lover did that to you, and you had to run away from them. You know what I mean? Clock. It's all gonna get sorted out. I feel like you guys have until New Year's. Some of you, it might be the 25th at midnight, 25th or the 26th. I can't remember. Either way, most of you know it's New Year's, right? The tree of life. I feel like it all works out. So I feel like you end up having this person. You're bitter that you can't have this person on the holidays, and you don't know why. And this person's trying to figure it out and get to you to enjoy the holidays with you too. All right. And I feel like you guys get to enjoy at least a night together. And then I feel like, and then you guys enjoy like the New Year's clarity. I feel like this clarity is all y'all are missing. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. As I say, this person might have did something great too. Well, maybe they were busy with that. That's why I say there's a sense of you guys meeting up, and it's not really like this at all. No, there's no snake here. You guys are both mongooses, but you guys are prepared to fight a snake or something. And I feel like that's why I say that eventually you reconnect with this person at the end of most likely at the end of the month. And your holiday is going to be really nice. You're going to make sure to have a really nice holiday. You're going to spoil yourself where you can, when you can. You're going to be in your means with your money. Make sure I feel like you got to stay with it. I feel like if you end up getting an abundance, like say, like I said, like you got $500 from a scratch off on Christmas. I feel like you're gonna spend maybe not all of it, but you're gonna spend a chunk of it on something that you want, something that you need, something that you feel like you know what I mean, you deserve because you're not doing anything with romance. So it's kind of like you're romancing yourself with it. And I feel like, and the doing this gives you all these benefits that have been held from you, lets you spoil yourself and take care of yourself until New Year's. And then on top of that, you get your wish come true, which is the romance here, because that person ends up wanting you blindly. They choose you just by what you offer to them as a person, the flow, the like. I feel like they use all sorts of data, and they see you as the best decision. I feel like not because of what you got in the 3D, but because of how you make them feel. Literally, that's how sensitive that person is. So either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I feel like you're gonna have a really nice holidays and New Year's, and I feel like and after New Year's, you end up with some specifically some love. I can't tell if it's possible to happen sooner. Pile one, I could. This one, I can't. So it might end up be just for New Year's or after. So maybe you meet them at a New Year's party that you didn't expect to go to, but it's someone you dated, you bumped into them. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed, and I brought you some insight, and I hope you have a nice holiday season. Okay. Okay. Can it be that an assistant plant supervisor, like for like a power plant, like a plant, or a plant? What kind of plant are we talking about? An assistant of an assistant plant supervisor. For some reason, I keep seeing assistant power plant supervisor. Either way, option three, the scorpion card, and I don't even know how long ago you asked that, but either way, I didn't catch it. Scorpion card. Will your holidays be naughty or nice? I feel like, oh my God, with the scorpion card, it's gonna be naughty and nice and everything in between. This is like a Bruce Willis movie happening right now. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You might watch movies. If you haven't been watching movies, I'm here to like shake you and say, put on some holiday movies. Put on your favorite one. Christmas is almost here. You're missing it. Like you're kind of not noticing it. And I feel like you're stinging people though. Love. I feel like people are trying to take you places. People are trying to date you. You're like sabotaging anything. I feel like if you were going on a date right, if you went on a dating app right now, you're gonna find people that are trying to just take you out for a Christmas dinner. Lonely men. I feel like if you're a woman, lonely men, or if you're a man, maybe lonely women. They're trying to find someone to partner up with and date for the holidays. Lots of people are. I don't know this for facts. I'm sensing this. I actually don't go on those sites. I mean, I might look at like the top name and then look and be like, why did I do that? Ugh. And then I close it. Listen, the girls gotta look. I gotta look. It's I look. But your holiday is gonna be like action packed. I don't know why. Temple card. No, I feel like you're like praying. Like I'm picturing like you're on the movie Speed right now, and you're Sandra Bullock, and you're just praying for this. You just want to go home. It's like it might even be Christmas Day, and you're like, I wasn't supposed to go out today. It's a holiday, and this is how it's a movie. Okay, silver, and then the maiden with the scorpion. So I feel like it just times out. I feel like if you're a woman here, it times out hormonally. I feel like you might not be on your period, but you definitely got some type of, you're at a particular part in your cycle. So maybe you're ovulating, maybe you're having like some type of hormonal dump, and maybe you're going to be not like poop dump. I don't know if boys know that, and I got boys in my channel, but I mean like the hormonal mental dump. Like there's like an actual dump off that happens in the brain, and some women don't take well to it. So women always get a rubber band depression every month because of this dump, and it happens like in the middle of the cycle, or it's to trigger. It happens after the ovulation, so it's like it's to trigger the period to happen soon. Like it's to trigger it. It doesn't make it happen, but it's to start the hormonal process to remove all of that, dump it right away overnight. So I feel like a lot of women, if they're not very grounded, they're not very if they're overly sensitive, I feel like this is rough on them. Younger people, this is rough on them. This is a known thing. Like yeah, the younger women are. I don't know why people think that women don't have PMS so much when they're older. All right, that's what menopause is there for. It's to kick you. You know what I mean? Kick you in the nuts right quick so that you'll get to be that hormonal person again for the final days. Yeah, no. But overall, I feel like regardless of how old or young this woman might be, all right, divine guidance, I feel like they're guided somehow to calm this about them, the scorpion card. So I feel like this is you. You're this woman here or man here. You bite everyone, you sting everyone. Love card, I feel like personal issue reaches resolution. And silver, you have someone driving you crazy. Hawk, they make you the hawk, and you're not even a hawk person. I feel like you're someone who could be the hawk. It's like making like saying someone's hawking you. Okay. Oh, hi, Kara. I just saw you. Oh, that's really nice. It's nice to spend Christmas with the kids. I only have the one kid. I've spent every Christmas with Ed, but yeah, no, they're cool. Not the time to coming in when you're talking about our monthly cycle. Okay, on point, I'm due for it. Okay. Either way, that's how it's funny. But either way, the answers you need are coming. Okay, and tree of life. I feel like there's closure to be had here. I feel like you're stabbing everyone and getting closure. Something like this. Personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer and Gemini. So I don't know what that means to you. It might be a time frame. Maybe something happened around those times when those signs are about in the months. But the divine guidance, okay? I feel like during these hormonal cycles, if this is a woman we're talking about, or if you're the woman, I feel like I don't know if you know these things, but we're gonna discuss them in case the man is here listening. I don't know. Men listen sometimes. But either way, separation, yeah, no, you guys might not be talking. As we said, there's always a crossweed aspect to me. I feel like whether you're someone dating and your person even knows of this stuff, I feel like they mentally it has to be a mediation like this. It has to take place this way, or else I can't really develop the image in my mind to read all of this. But either way, hawk card. They make you feel like you're stalking, hawking, or paying. I feel like you might not even. I feel like you might think about this person a lot, right? Will your holidays be naughty? I feel like, yeah, no, you think about this person a lot. And I feel like hawk energy gets triggered. You go check it out. You find them right away. Scorpion, silver. I feel like depending on the time of the month is how quick and good you are with this. I feel like you have magic to you, okay? And you're very sensitive to your cycle. This affects your magic. It dampens it and heightens it. I feel like if it's a full moon, you're at your peak. I feel like it really is probably something just as simple. Like everyone got it right. Full moon, you're at the peak, and that might be when the dump happens in the mind. Because I really don't know when it happens. But either way, the child card. It's more about having a baby and things like this. Periods. I feel like the maiden card plus the child card plus separation. And then the answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. So will your holidays be naughty or nice? I feel like you spend them with your family. You're in separation with someone that you're really loving. Okay? The maiden card. I feel like some of you might have an older child. They're a youthful energy. Okay? And then one is like a child, very young, or like 10ish, under 10. They could be any age under 10. But it's like around that age. The other one's more older, the maiden. You know what I mean? Maybe they're like 19 or 20 or, you know what I mean? So there's like a family get together here, but there's a separation. So you're either separated from these people, just like you were saying, Kira. I don't know if you're separated to them, but I know you're spending time with them. There's a sense of getting to spend time with someone. So like me, I live with my kid. You wouldn't fucking always know it unless we actually take the time to talk to each other, or we have the time. We end up going like months with just saying hi's and what do you want to eat for like a month. We'll do this, or 2 months even sometimes if they're too busy with school. They go home, they get home, they're busy. They got a schedule and they got to, you know what I mean? And I do too, and it doesn't always line up. So I feel like, but we always meet up to talk about food and eat and things like this together. But you know what I mean? Like, there's no hanging out. Like, me and them haven't watched a movie maybe in a year. No, not a year. I want to say maybe 7 or 8 months. Okay, so either way, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future, and the boat. receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, and issues. So I feel like you're in a separation maybe with someone romantic and you're gonna get some closure and it's gonna help you with some issues. When though? Mm, How naughty does it get naughty sexually? I feel like maybe. Divine guidance. You're like guided to this person. Awareness. I feel like you might subconsciously get guided to bumping into somebody. You kind of are picking up on it, there's nothing you can do. You're gonna bump into this person. You're sensing it. It might time out when the moon is full. Okay, so that's why you're super heightened. Separation. You're sad. They miss you, missing you. So someone's missing you now and again, or now and then. They're missing you. The room, then the writer. So I feel like a lot of you, someone comes that misses you. I don't know. Some of you, separation, you haven't been talking to them. I feel like you might be missing them too, but can't really pick up on how you feel about them. But with the Gemini twins, I feel like you've been missing them for sure. And I feel like Temple card. Oh, you're so happy for this. I don't know. You feel like, oh my God, I knew it. I felt it, or I saw it, or maybe you have a dream. If you have a dream, I feel like that's when it starts to start happening. Whatever you're in separation with, I feel like it might be a date. The rider card, it's someone that you think is a player. All right. Perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. So, okay. You had a terrible falling out with like someone that you were dating, the rider card. They weren't very significant in your life, meaning they weren't around for that many months. You know what I mean? And I feel like the room card, they came to visit you. I feel like if you're the woman, they came to visit you. I feel like the room card is empty. The room is empty. So I feel like they go to visit you often. Okay. Perseverance. And I feel like you saw them as something terrible, or you were questioning them, right? You might have thought they were like a hawk energy, or the scorpion here, they're trying to like burn you somehow, do something to you, divine guidance. You feel guided to believe this about this person, but you don't want to. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. I feel like you're in separation with this person because you think they're just bad news. I feel like you gave up divine guidance. I feel like you gave it to the divine, and I feel like you never got any guidance on it and you never got any closure on it. This person just acted like a player, and you don't know if they were just acting like a player or if it's because something terrible happened. And I feel like, and you just want answers. Okay, perseverance. I feel like you keep going despite the odds. So I feel like this is someone who gave someone the benefit of the doubt. And this person loves that. This is a good person. Love card. They didn't know this about you. This is a quality that they see in you that I feel like they just, I don't know, that you don't, I don't know. You must read them. This person, orange blossom, I was going to say something about an orange tree. Because this kid here, the child card, there's an orange right there in the tree. So this is an orange tree. So this kid is clumsy. Ha, kid with a ladder and an orange tree. How funny. But no, this person is very accident prone, clumsy, does the wrong things, doesn't understand, says the wrong things. Like they're saying the right things, it just comes out wrong. So I feel like you in separation, they've formulated their words better. Divine guidance. They feel guided to talk to you, to everything, to tell you things, to talk to you, to give you a chance. They feel guided that this is what they're supposed to do. They gave it to the divine and they never got an answer. They didn't know what the hell to do. They just sat there like, what the fuck? So I feel like, and now they've taken like they took in lead of their boat, you know what I mean? And they're doing this on their own, but they're not actually like, I don't know, they're not trying to change anything. Divine guidance, I feel like they're capable of doing it themselves. So they do. I feel like once they realize the divine's not coming, I feel like orange blossom, I feel like the divine's there at all times. So it's like the divine can be there at any time in the form of a stranger even. Randomly. Oof, oof, oof. So I feel like with the Matrix and how they had the agents. Something like this. Okay, but orange blossom, enthusiasm, best can be here. Believe it. That's what I say. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. So I feel like whoever this guy or girl is, I feel like they get mistaken as a player all the damn time, and they're really just clumsy. I feel like they're nerdy. They're strange. They do things alone. I feel like they're very childish. This is somebody that likes to do finger painting if they paint. They like to play video games. Maybe they like to do things with their hands. I feel like this baby is in a dress, but that doesn't make them a girl necessarily. So this isn't a traditional girly girl. If it's a girl, I feel like if it's a boy, he might wear dresses. I don't know, but either way, orange blossom, enthusiasm, the best can be here. Believe it. So this person is the best. You felt like they were the best. Scorpion card, something happened. Divine guidance. You got rid of them and you gave it to the divine. They never came back. You're like, oh shit, this makes it worse. Does that mean it's all wrong? And I feel like, and then they come back. I don't know. And I feel like for your holidays, I feel like there's something about being immature. I feel like you're going to get to have fun for the holidays. Like if you're someone who doesn't normally, I feel like with this person, the writer, a lot of you go on a date and meet this guy and you mark them off as bad and you kick them out your life. Done. And then the separation begins. I don't know when they come back. But some of you, this separation has already happened. They're missing you. It's been a while. Oh gosh. You know what I mean? They love you. This isn't fresh. You know what I mean? Perseverance. I don't care if it was like love at first sight. No, you've cried about this person. And this is before you bump into them. I feel like they somehow put themselves in the path to get bumped into, I believe. But not naturally. They're like, wow, the one day I'm not actually here to get bumped into. Here's the day they bump into me. Okay, but will your holidays be naughty or nice? I feel like depending on how this bumping goes. I feel like if this man, like if you're the woman here, I'm imagining the woman being a little ditzy or clumsy or dumb or derpy, and the man kind of being the same, which made them even look like the Nine of Cups here. And I mean, or the writer, you know what I mean? They look like there's such in and out energy. The room card, you feel like they don't even live at home. They visit you, then they go visit her, then they go visit her, then they go visit her. He just stops by his house to have a shower, and then he goes to work, and then you know what I mean? Like you felt like you were on like some type of rotation with this man. Do you know what I mean? So overall, they have to, and I feel like the man felt like that with you. So because of this maiden energy and the child, I feel like they don't know you well enough to understand if you're being serious or if you're joking or if you're lying. Are you pretending that you didn't know? You know what I mean? Because this person doesn't like someone that sits there and pretends. Perseverance, though, they'll put up with it, though. I feel like in Orange Blossom Enthusiasm, I feel like you both put up with each other to avoid this separation because you really like each other, but you both can't necessarily fully trust each other. The only way to fix that is time. If this person's not giving you any reasons to break that trust, real reasons, like you saw them and you know them, you have to always give them the benefit of the doubt. And this is how I feel like with the immaturities cards, I feel like this person, if you guys bump into each other, this person has to somehow realize, and I feel like apologize, because you have an extreme innocence to you. And most of you, that's the female. Retreat. Oh, wow, this person wants to take you somewhere nice. I'm thinking of like a retreat, maybe a place to get a massage. Okay, so I feel like if this is a woman, the retreat is her home. She's going to turn her home into a personal spa for you. I don't know, she might got a really nice shower head, a rain shower head or something. They can make a spa experience for y'all. And I feel like I can take that money and buy lots of food and snacks with it instead. Let's eat some cake or something. Celebrate cheerfulness. As I say, they're like, don't do that. I don't know. Retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Oh, okay. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. Okay, yes, no. You bump into this person. I feel like you guys work it out. Missing you. They tell you basically, I don't care. I missed you too much. We don't even got to talk about it. And I feel like, but you want to. You need the closure. And this is good because this person does need closure too. Okay, but they're pushing it off. Most of you, that's the man here. He's kind of just pushing that off, and he's just trying to touch, kiss, caress, and enjoy you. I feel like enjoy you. They haven't seen you, talked to you, held you, fucked you, all sorts of things like this. Awareness. I feel like, and they realize this, and they're like, oh my god, it's been that long. Fuck. Forbearance. They're like, why am I such a bear? I don't know, sex bear. I feel like they go into like bear sex mode, and I feel like, and then they rush off to you. Nine of Cups. They're single. They're not dating anyone. They run over to you, and they're just like, "I'm so sorry, I misunderstood you. You're the maiden. You're the child. I'm so sorry." Like not the child, like you're a child, but like you have an immature innocence to you. Do you know what I mean? They're like, I hate being apart from you. I don't know. We get along great. Like you guys, inner childs get along great. That means you make up easy. This person's willing to understand and they can easily understand because your inner childs match. If your inner childs have like this, you know what I mean? If you guys flow well with the inner child, you gotta teleport yourself. You gotta mentally transport yourself to being like 6 years old again and you're in kindergarten. You know what I mean? What happens when you guys get in a little argument on your own out there? Like, does someone try to make it up and make it right? Does somebody just like shove the other one to the ground and be like, "No, I don't like what you said"? Do you know what I mean? Like, what does your inner child think to do? And I feel like everyone deals with inner child when they're having sex because that's part of the root. Listen, I'm not the one who designed the chakras. I mean, maybe I am, but no. Point is that it makes sense for it to be there. Is it? Does it not? It's this. That's where the ending and the beginning all end and begin. You know what I mean? So, the Rider card. They rush in. I feel like to tell they like the room is empty. They're like, my house is empty. My room is empty. It's been empty. I feel like look how perfect and pretty and clean it is. They might not have lived there in a while. Oh my God, they might have lived. I feel like something might have happened to their home. They got some type of infestation, and they had to leave it. I don't know. They somehow couldn't invite you over. Something happened. They moved. Something happened and they moved. And I feel like, but not far. They're still there. I don't know. They rush right over to you because of this whole connection thing. They hate being in separation with you. They didn't know you wanted them back. This is like a man who doesn't know you want them back. And they're like, oh my God, I would drop everything and run to you. Are you kidding me? They're like, I cry all the damn time on you and missing you. You mean you've been trying to talk to me this whole time? Why are you so sweet and innocent? Oh my God, I'm coming right now. They drop everything they're doing. Retreat. I feel like this is like they might even just. I feel like if this person is far, like maybe they moved a little bit far, so like it's not quite as quick to get to your house anymore or something like this. It's like a little bit further out. I feel like they would want to maybe sleep over. You know what I mean? I feel like, and a lot of you, they want to plan a vacation with you. I feel like like not like a serious one, a retreat. So it might be just like a weekend thing. You guys go to this retreat for the weekend, have lots of sex. Okay, I don't know if I sense this for the holidays though. Will your holidays be naughty or nice? 18 plus separation. I feel like it's definitely naughty because you get in an argument with this person and then there's separation. Scorpion card. I feel like the girl, the maiden energy here, the inner child one, they sting this other person in the inner child, and it makes them not. It makes them say, "Oh my God, this person hates me." It makes them sad. They don't even take it like us. They don't know. They take it strange, non-offensive, differently. And then, but the other one, the child here, the maiden, you know what I mean? They don't want the separation. They want to make up with you. They don't know how. They're too immature. I feel like the Rider card, eventually they figure out a way to do it, and then it closes the separation. Silver. I feel like the full moon. I feel like the full moon matters at the end of the day. I feel like you might not have the sex. The full moon might be the night you have the sex or just the night y'all meet up. Now, if it's a full moon and you guys meet up and I feel like you could have the sex. Majority of you know you're going to just snuggle up. One of them's gonna I feel like the man here, he's gonna want to hold this woman. Oh, he's gonna want to grab on her. That's why I said you will probably have the sex. I feel like, but if you're someone that likes to use condoms, I feel like something can interrupt and pause it and make it so that like the sex is a crapshoot, but you definitely get a touch, 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 touch. I feel like touch and kiss and oh God, perseverance. I feel like if y'all don't have sex, it's because something interfered. Something got in the way. Y'all lost track of time. Enthusiasm. It was too fun, too nice. Retreat, you guys. Um, the room. I feel like maybe you're not home. Maybe you're not private. And then by the time you retreat to that place, it's the enthusiasm. You guys are in a good mood, and it just doesn't get around to it. And I feel like perseverance, though, or it could be something as simple as no one has condoms and y'all use condoms. So this is like, oh, well, then we can't, but we can touch, touch, touch. And I'm in, so I feel like you do this. Perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. As I say, there's a sense of this person disbelieving it. They're like, there's no way this person still likes me. And I feel like, and you're very playful and you're very, like I said, innocent. So this person kind of like rides by to go visit you or something, and you're kind of just walking around doing you. And there's a sense of them, I feel like, really enjoying seeing you. They haven't seen you in forever, it feels like. I don't know when the last time they saw you, but they jump up right away, I feel like, to go see you. I feel like maybe with the moon. They get inspired or pushed or triggered to go see you, divine guidance. They get guidance, they get signs, synchronicities, something. Tree of life, it's time for this person. They rush out the house to go visit you. They do. The maiden card. You're doing maiden things. You're like in the yard doing something, or maybe you're shoveling, or you're walking somewhere, and they watch you. And I feel like they don't say nothing, but then they have sadness. They miss you so much. Now they're thinking about you all the damn time. They're yearning about you, and they're unsure of the future. So I feel like they didn't have a future plan for themselves, but it didn't incorporate you. This is like somebody that comes rushing back to you because they thought you didn't want them. And then they come rushing back like, "Oh my God, no, I didn't know you wanted me. I'm here." I don't know. There's something about being able to sleep around this person. You don't necessarily know if you can, but my cards are saying you can. So there is something that you can remember about them, like the cozy feel. I feel like you don't feel that feeling with anyone else, and it's because it's real. It's a real cozy feel from this person. Like you can actually sleep around this person. I feel like 'cause this person is kind of like somebody who watches over people while they sleep. They might sleep sensitive. I feel like even if they sleep heavy, if they're sleeping around other people and they need to sleep sensitive, they will. It's just the way their mind works. They will sleep sensitive if necessary. So I feel like this person might have dozed off on you, dozed off in front of you on the phone. They might have a habit of doing this. Okay, it's because they see you as something very, very cozy. And I feel like, if it's not you that has a problem with sleeping around people, it's them. And I feel like that's something maybe you can help believe this person trusts and loves you and likes you back. I don't know, the boat card, the whip. I feel like they're your soulmate. They're a good luck charm, even. Cheerfulness. You were excited when you first dated them. You let something sabotage it. You saw them as perfect, perfect, perfect. And I feel like, and you're someone who doesn't believe in perfection to a T, that you feel like this person damn near hit the mark. Okay, but either way, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, and closure. So I feel like this person arrives to give the closure, and I feel like, and so you can move on if you want. And I feel like, but they're they're arriving, and they're not trying to hold you. They're only telling you this so you can move on. But they're hoping that you're not trying to move anywhere. You just want to listen to what they say. Say, oh, okay, and then hug and talk. You know what I mean? Things like this. So the best can be here, believe it. So I feel like a lot of you are getting laid on Christmas, straight up. You're gonna get fucked under the Christmas tree, or if you're, you guys might bump into the Christmas tree. I want to say, and knock some things over a little bit. I feel like with a kiss. Okay, that's where the hotness comes in. This person gets to you Christmas Day, I want to say, and you're not expecting it. You maybe open up the door and you're doing something, and they go for it. This is somebody who's been trying to date you. I feel like they've already dated you, and they're trying to find a way. And I feel like, and they do. Maybe they're coming with like a gift, and that's what they needed. They needed just like a gift idea to give you, and they're hoping this gift's gonna fill it all in for you. You're gonna get your closure, and you're gonna come talk to them and date them. They're going to give you like a way to talk to them. They're going to tell you to call them. They're going to let you know they're interested. Things like this. And I feel like, can you call right away? Okay, and then they come over, I feel like, and then they give you maybe a real gift. If it's Christmas Day, I feel like it's because they have a gift. If they don't have a gift, they might avoid you Christmas Day. But then I feel like, geez, I feel like they don't want to do that. But they would maybe because they don't necessarily can't afford a gift and they're worried maybe. I feel like if they surprise you, they're not worried you're gonna have a gift for them. So there's a chance they could come, but Christmas Day is coming in strong. So will your holidays be naughty or nice? I feel like, yes, you're going to be very naughty. I feel like once they come over and give you their gift, you know what I mean? Like once you guys start having sex again, oh my God, it's good naughty. With this person, oh, it's so good. I don't know. They basically come over and never leave until New Year's, maybe even past New Year's. They like, you know what I mean? A retreat. That's why I say they like use your house as the retreat. This person left their house and is spending it with you. They want to spend the holidays with you. Perseverance. I don't know. They've cried about you. They've cried about this. Something about the moons, the moon cycle. Okay, we got 2 full moons here. We have 2 crescent moons. Okay, so a lot of moons are going down here. A lot of secrets. So this person, I feel like, oh, excuse me. I don't know. They're secretly in love with you and never stopped loving you. They just didn't know you liked them too. I don't know. They couldn't figure it out or see it through your immaturities. And I feel like they like your immaturities. They like your childish behaviors and antics. They think it's cute. They think you're sweet. They think, you know, I mean, this is comfort for them. This is why they were able to sleep around you. This is why they even want to go on a retreat with you. I feel like they might cry. That's why I say, if you guys end up, if your closure requires too much talking and like you tell them about things like you hurt my feelings, you did this and it, they're not trying to do that. I feel like they're just trying to like give you insight. As I said, they might leave you a way to contact them, like, hey, I stopped by. Here's your insight. If you want to see me, and then let me know. And I feel like, and you do. You let them know you want to see them, and then I feel like they didn't go very far. They're like, oh shit, that didn't take long. You know what I mean? Something like this. So either way, I feel like most of you, it starts to get a little spicy around Christmas, and it's nice. It's nice and naughty. It's everything you want it to be. But to get to it was a fucking movie, apparently. This is like y'all get to kiss at the end of a movie. And what happens next is y'all get to go get banging. You guys get to go bang. All right? The movie's done. Y'all Christmas is here. New Year's is coming. There's plenty of things for y'all to think about to do. And I feel like y'all got time to catch up on. And I feel like in sex to catch up on. This person has like been counting the days since they've had sex with you. I feel like they never thought they would have sex with you again. They kind of like forgot about this. Not forgot about it, but kind of thought, don't think on it. They don't think to think on it. Maybe they do sometimes, and they're like, wow. Okay, either way. Point is, it's going to be naughty and nice. And it's going to be 18 plus. And it's going to be right on time. And that's what I said. They might come in the middle of the night, Christmas Eve night, you know what I mean, on the way to Christmas, or they might come Christmas Day. Something gets in the way, it gets delayed, something. But they come. And when they come, oh my God, they're coming over. I feel like they're gonna like end up staying damn near. I feel like by accident. They're gonna realize I spent all day, and then you guys are gonna snuggle into what you guys used to do at night, and then you're gonna realize they spent all night, and they're gonna realize, oh my God, I came over yesterday at this time. I should maybe go home, but they don't want to say it because they don't want to go home. And I feel like, and you don't need. That's why I said this person. Eventually, someone has to make the joke. You know what I mean? Like that this person, you know what I mean? You gotta kind of go home. You know, maybe someone texts, "Where are you?" And it's like their relative or someone. They haven't. This person disconnects when they talk to you. When they go to your house now, they don't get them talk to nobody on that phone. They don't give a fuck. No, they're like they'll accidentally leave their phone with you. Like they're not someone that really has their phone like right up their ass like this. I feel like you might not even see this person use their phone very, very rarely. You know what I mean? So that's why I said this person is a good person. They're a nice person, but they're also a very naughty person, and they like the holidays, and they feel like you're perfect for them with them. But they just didn't. There's a flip here where someone didn't necessarily know, or they didn't believe it, or they didn't know, they didn't know, and now they do. So it connects the two. So forbearance. I feel like one of you has really waited out for this one. I feel like the both of you have, but one of you works a lot more hours than the other, so they think on it less. So I guess that's why. But I feel like they told themselves something like maybe with Christmas they would maybe check on you, see what you're up to, see if you're dating anyone or something like this. Tune into you, see what's going on. And I mean they would use that as an excuse. And I mean to chat. Do not be deterred by the thorn and miss the roses. Oh my God, this person, I feel like the man here sees this girl as a rose. I feel like the woman does kind of too. But there's thorns with roses, and this person's like, they're ready to do all that. They just didn't know you wanted them. So overall, both of y'all figure out that you want each other. And then you're like, well, fuck, well, let's do this now. Either way, but things get in the way, and I feel like so it happens in its time. Most of you, Christmas Day is a big thing. You either wake up with this person Christmas Day, and it's your big day together, or they come at Christmas Day and they still are the big day. But either way, I hope you have a great night. I think let me check. I don't know if there's any. Okay, no, I'm caught up. Okay, so yes, I hope everybody has a great night and you enjoyed the reading. Bye.